Hello everyone, how you doing? This is just an update on yesterday's live, which was on Zionix Global. Bit of a laugh, not much to update. Well, there is quite a bit to update, but I'll flip over to a screen and we'll get straight into it. So it's 2 o'clock now, 3 minutes to, and I was just going to go into their Zoom meeting and see what updates they're giving their people. But obviously they've had to change their Zoom link because they have to hide, which is quite funny. So if you are watching this now, and I'm just going to put a couple of screens online so I can see things, and I'm just going to get a couple of new links. I'm going to see if we can find the new links to their Zoom meetings. I didn't want to miss the opportunity. Anyway, so far they have shut down their links. So we actually discovered this Zionix Global yesterday. I got an email from one of my Avengers basically telling me that Zionix Global is potentially running a scam. So since then, we've shut down both of their domain names, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we like to do. And they've gone there last night and they've registered, well, at least one domain name, the .ai domain name, and they already seem to have a .co domain name. So those are still running, and we're currently working at shutting those down at the moment. And I'm just going to see if I can go to my own live, and I'm going to pop out a chat window so I can see what's happening, and that will also enable me to the chat window is taken up the box, so we'll now go back and fix that up before we look a bit like unprofessional. Chrome and that one there. Boom, that's better. All right, so then what that enables me to do is to go to my Terminator room and ask him for an update in real time, and hopefully that will also get Bob. I'm going to ask Bob, Larry Lane. Hey, Larry Lane, I'm live on the internet at the moment. They've got themselves a new Zoom link. Can we find their latest Zoom links before they go live? So there we go. Let them do all the work. That's great. It's good having Avengers out there. Fitness New Zealand, hello. Nice to see you here, mate. Just having a bit of fun. We shut down a website yesterday, which you can see called Zionix Global. Lady, we've had a field day on it because we've actually gone through and found 5 of their domain names that they've got. And this is what they've got a problem with at the moment. We've taken down the website, and not only that, we've locked the website. So if you go to now, the claims that this company has made are a bit of a joke. You can see the only place it's live is where it's been blocked. So everywhere else is red crosses. So it's friggin' hilarious when we do that. And also, if you went to the .com, which was where they used to redirect, you can see the .com. Oh, the .com that says it's live. However, we did put a block on that as well. So I wouldn't mind betting they've actually got that going again. So let's have a wee look. It says it's not, but at the moment it still redirects. So I'm sure they're fighting with their hosting provider and the domain name registrar to get these domain names unlocked. But at the moment, we're still got them down. But what do you do when your website gets taken down? Well, what you do is you write to your community and tell them a bunch of lies. So if you are on this video that you're watching right now, you can click on the More button, and you can come down and you can click on To Heck. And To Heck, down the bottom there, will take you to the website that, the web page with a blog that we did to update people about this. And you come down to here, and I'll put, come down to the bottom here, and you can see this is the letter that, while I was doing the video yesterday, they published to their community. This is the lies that they tell you. Absolutely crack up, but it's good they're trying to keep face, as they say. But let's have a listen to this.
System maintenance and server optimization update. Dear Zionix Global community, we would like to inform you that the Zionix platform is currently experiencing temporary downtime due to ongoing system upgrades and server optimization. As a community continues to grow exponentially, our technology team is implementing key measures to enhance system capacity, performance, and reliability. These optimizations are designed to ensure a smoother, faster, and more efficient user experience across the entire Zionix ecosystem. We sincerely appreciate your patience and understanding during this period. Please rest assured that a tech team is working tirelessly to complete the upgrade process as quickly as possible and restore full functionality soon. Your trust and continued support drive us to deliver the best possible experience for every member of the Zionix Global community. Regards, Zionix Global team.
Yeah, so that was a whole bunch of porkies. But we did have a guy that we talked to you yesterday about, and his name was John, and he was the one that actually originally sent out the letter. And I think it would be better if I bring up the letter first and show you the letter that we received. I'll just make sure I can bring that up without incriminating any of my Avengers. Yeah, I think that will work. Does that work? Just having a wee look. Alrighty, so we originally got this letter here. Hopefully that will flip over nicely. So we originally got this letter, and I'll just read it to you because this really pinpoints everything.
Subject: Special Zoom tonight.
Hey Trey.
Your road to crypto recovery. Good Sunday morning, afternoon. You are receiving this last-minute email because you were part of the Tetherbit rug pull that we all experienced last spring. I was not the sponsor to many of you, but you may remember that I helped Bob and Scott assemble the recovery list. As you may know, Bob and Scott have been busy exploring projects to try to make all of us whole. There have been a few duds, but several that you may already be participating in are doing very well. The one that has ignited the most excitement for the future is Zionix Global. Bob and Scott have asked all of us to invite as many folks to a special Zoom tonight with the founder and CEO, Ms. Jenna Zwagil. Below is the invitation from Bob.
Yeah, so that's the sort of shit that we get from people. So if you read that like a normal human being, you would see there that they were promoting Tetherbot. So if we go back to yours truly's website, it's so amazing because we've got so much good content out there at the moment. So if we go to here and you search my website for Tetherbot, now anyone in their right mind, so we've done the Internet Cafe, Tetherbot. So we had this guy called Steve Cowan, who we had all these amazing voice recordings of him. He was using Tetherbot to secretly promoting it and to build a community. And then he was asking people to trust me, bro, and do investments in real estate worth $50,000. It was just amazing. So we started investigating him way back with Tetherbot and the way that it was communicating. So the fact is that email, hold up, there we go. Sorry, I had you on the wrong screen. So this was a blog that we did way back. I don't even know when it was, but does it? So you go to Tetherbot now and look at that. Is it going to work? Tetherbot, I think we shut that one down as well. Successful. And now it goes to tether.to. So whoever was in charge of Tetherbot, tetherbot.io, has now got the power to redirect it to Tether. Whether tether.to is actually legitimate. So that showed us that whole scam was controlled by what I believe as human trafficking compounds. That's what I'm going to say. But anyway, we had recordings. We had a whole recruitment video all about why that company was bad on bad on bad. You can even see myself looking quite staunch about that. All right, so this person here in this email has basically been promoting Tetherbot and then got surprised when it got rug pulled. And you go, really? And then the next exciting thing was they said that they, what did they say? They had been busy exploring other opportunities, but they also got rug pulled. So they've gone out looking they've gone to the casino, lost all their money, gone to other casinos trying to trade their way out of it and failed. And then all of a sudden, the one that has ignited the most excitement for the future is Zionix Global. Now, if you did a research on Zionix Global and Jenna Zwagil, whatever her name is, Zigzag, Wag, or whatever, it's just incredible. So this new company is what we've been waiting for. It's been, he's used my name in vain. It's been a heck of a couple of years in growing crypto space. Oh yeah, because we can talk about crypto when we're actually just talking about referring and getting money. I said, but we've finally got a company that's doing it right. Finally, they found a company that's doing it right. Real proof of trades. Well, that didn't go down too well. Hello, Jelly Snack. Nice to see you here. Full compliance and a legal team. Oh my God, we've just shut down their website. Their legal team's going to come after us. Full transparency. Well, because full transparency, they've just come out with a letter telling everyone that their website's down for maintenance. And we're going to play a recording. Hopefully Bob's listening and it's okay to put your voice on there, Bob. So in low entry, yes, you can start with a 2-cent coin if you really want to, as long as you open up an account. And we're at the beginning. You're at the top of the pyramid. Everything about this company is good to go. So let's read about this a bit more.
We are having a very special guest, the founder and CEO, on a Zoom tonight at 6 p.m. PST, 9:00 p.m. EST. No matter how you're feeling about the past, right now you don't want to miss at least this Zoom. We've already had well over 100 people join in the last couple days. Now is the time. Hop on tonight to at least know what you may be saying no to. We all deserve this, and IT is here now. First, watch 2 short videos here before tonight.
Yes, Barry Lane, Barry Lane. So anyway, Barry Lane. So watch 2 short videos before tonight. So what happens now? The same person that's out there, these are the 2 short videos. Do you think this person's doing it legitimately? Do you think they've got anything to hide? Do you think they really were doing maintenance? Or do you think they're trying to scrub themselves from the internet? So as we showed yesterday, so join us live, basically, they've got a Zoom link. So here's their latest Zoom link. And here it is. 1 minute, please, caller. Join with your browser. And what happens? Oh, invalid link. So for some reason, that link's not going to go. Now, I'm just going to try another web browser just in case. And you won't see this, but I just want to make sure they haven't. No, it's a 303. I'll just go back to my normal web browser. Excuse me. I think 303. ChatGPT. What is this error message when you go to a Zoom session? So everybody that they've been marketing their Zoom sessions to have now got this one then, invalid link. So let's see what ChatGPT, oh, hold up, we've got problems down here because Danny's using his voice recognition. So what does it say? This meeting's valid link means that the link you're trying no longer exists or not recognized by Zoom. One of the most common errors people get when clicking on old, expired, misspelt meeting URLs. The meeting was deleted. So, okay, so let's get this right. We're down for maintenance, but our Zoom link had to be removed. Our website domain names were locked and non-transferable. We've got a new domain name, and then we've pinged up a new website. So now if you go to their website and go, let's go .ai, is it? Well, AI dot, I forget how it is. Oh, that might be down as well. Let's have a wee look. We'll go back to the top of the website because I've put them all in here. So you can find the link to this blog in the description of the video you're watching right now. And this is the new domain name here. And here it is. And successful. Now their new website that was down for maintenance looks exactly the same as they were. And now we can go through and see if they're up. So I had a yarn to their live support, which you won't see. And I basically said, I basically had a conversation here, which you won't be able to read, or you might be able to read it. I'm basically going in there and basically, oh, maybe I can't scroll. Wonder if I can. Oh, maybe not. Okay, forget that. But basically, I said your website's not going, and they're arguing. Their AI bot on their website's arguing with me, telling me their .com website is going, and they keep on telling me to email info@zionixglobal.com is their email address. I got to the stage where I got so sick of it that I completely understand, and I apologize for the frustration. I'm connecting you with one of our human support teams right away. I'll be able to assist you directly with your concerns. Someone will be with you shortly. The team will get back to you on this. Zionix Global will reply as soon as they can. Give Zionix support, the team, a way of reaching out with you. And then we're still waiting for a response. So would that be a company that you have just invested in that you thought was a good idea? I don't think so, Tim. So it was just kind of ironic that we just wanted to give you an update that they have got their website going again. The lies about everything else is just out of this world, and it just amazes me. And also, for some reason, they've had to update their Zoom link. Now, what lies do you think this company will give you? And you can see we've got a very good profile of that lady. And she's even wearing what looks like, which is quite funny, really, what like a dream catcher earrings. So she probably calls us a dream stealer because this lady is definitely streaming. Not only that, we did build up. I will bring it up. Now we wanted to give you a recording. Hopefully, Bob doesn't mind. But Bob decided to ring up the person who wrote that email that we had before. So have a listen to this for a sec and see what we think. And while we're listening to Bob, I will open up a few Zoom links and see if we can find some other meeting to create crash and their one's broken. Or if anyone's clever and managed to give us a link to their new Zoom link, please do let us know. Hello, this is Barry. No, wrong one. This one? Sounds like he's in the toilet. Hopefully you can hear that all right. Let me know if that's too loud or not loud enough, anyone?
Hello?
Yeah, is this John?
Speaking.
So, John, what's going on with Zionix, man?
Who's speaking?
This is Barry, man.
Barry?
Barry.
I'm not sure which Barry are you?
Barry Lane?
So I didn't recognize your name. Say it again, please.
Barry Lane?
Oh, Barry Lane. Did I write you an email on this?
Yeah, about
you personally.
Yeah, about Zionix.
Okay, so you got that email regarding the Tetherbot rug pull, right?
Yeah, it looks like Zionix is a rug pull also. It says
Yeah.
It says on the domain register. It says on the domain register, closed for abuse.
Well, so there's a long story, and I'm not going to tell you that today online because it's still developing. But they are under maintenance right now. You're not in Zionix at this point, are you, Barry?
I am in it, and it's not. No offense, but I've been on the IT website development for a long time. Server maintenance is usually scheduled ahead of time. It usually names the hour. It's usually like at night, like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock on some world time zone. And they say how long it'll last. This company has done none of those things, and it's usually announced through a verified platform, whether it's Twitter, their verified email subscription list. I've gotten many of these on many different websites because I've consulted on some, and they all have announced it in a verified verification. And also on none of them on the name register it says closed for abuse. You only get closed for abuse when it's detected as spammy, if somebody's sending too many emails, or for fraud. And that's why it was shut down, for fraud. And now you have a new domain, and you're trying to cover it up by saying it's for maintenance. And no offense, no maintenance has ever taken this many hours. Maintenance is usually like, hey, I'm upgrading a website or updating the database, and it's kind of ready to go. It'll probably be done in an hour, 2 hours, but we usually allow 4 hours. No upgrade has ever taken this long. And I've worked on tons.
So Barry, it sounds like you know a lot more than I do about a lot of these things. I was just encouraging people to jump on the call yesterday, which unfortunately got canceled at the last minute for reasons that I'm not completely aware of. Your best bet, if you want to know more about this, is go directly to Bob.
Who? Bob?
Bob Bearden. You know who Bob Bearden is.
Yeah, that's the guy who doesn't exist. You're talking about the CEO guy. Bob Bearden?
No. CEO of what?
Zionix.
I'm not sure that you're part of this thing. I think I'm going to hang up on you.
It's a fraud, man. And Jamie is in Jamaica, New York City, and he's in BitHarvest and a lot of other scams in America.
Jamie who?
Serrano. The guy who's running the Telegram room.
I have no idea who that is.
Jamie Serrano. He was in BitHarvest. Yeah.
Beep. Oh, all right. So it's quite interesting. Bob doesn't always like me playing his videos, but that one, his soundtracks, because we have lots of Avengers that have different strengths. But if we go back to this one here, so ironically, so we've got Zionix Global here, and we've now got 3 marketers. So Bob, this guy here, we've got him down for promoting quite a few different Beaton. We've got him down promoting a whole lot of different things. So if we go to Ponzi schemes and scams, the Fun Saver Network is kind of ironic, because if I just put that new one in there, then we go back to here, we'll go back to there, and we'll put him, we've already got him down as a marketer, but we had another guy called John in here. And if we go into his Ponzi schemes and scams, we can see that he was part of the Fund Saver Network. And the Fund Saver Network is another scam that we've busted in the past, and yada yada yada. So they're all like they're all coming out of the same cesspool of scams. They're all about recruiting. That's all they want you to do, recruit. So this one here, after reading that guy John's messages, he obviously doesn't want to talk to me. So now I'm going to ring him up and see if I can get him to talk to me. Last time he just told me to F off, which is quite a hard case. But let's give him a ring and see whether he will talk to me. I'll just ask him where the Zoom link is. He probably won't answer because he'll be monitoring it. But he might do. So we gather intel, open source intelligence, and we go after these people in real time. So if we go to here now, there's a link set up called zoniclive.com. And when you go to that link, which we'll have hopefully shut down as well, you can register. Register now, and we'll join a session on November the 1st. They usually have, I think, the once a week meetings. Danny de Heck, put my phone number in there. It's my own phone number, Google, so I'm not doxing myself. And there we go. We've got a webinar. Add that to your calendar. And they've got 3 days before the next session, you get gaslighted. So isn't that exciting? So in saying that, I'm just curious whether if you go to that link and you haven't registered, that link's publicly available. I'll just put that in there. So John doesn't want to answer me, but John's phone is ringing. But it is kind of funny. Now, we do have another way of contacting John, which I will try his normal phone because he's got an iPhone, which is great, which means that we can actually ring him on FaceTime, which is even better. So let's see if we can do that. And then the next thing we will do is we will try to do a FaceTime with him. Here it is. It says connecting. That's going to be good. I would put my screen up on there. Did you want... oops. Don't say that out loud, Queen. Can you remove that? Too late for me to remove it. Yes. Here you go. That's good. Doesn't look like it says connecting, but nothing's happening here. Remove. Yeah. Can you remove that comment that you just put? You're dropping me in it. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to see if anyone did that. Yeah. I'm just going to have to comment about something. Remove that comment. Just remove that comment if you wouldn't mind. I'll explain why. It's a secret. Okay. So anyway, so I just wanted to give you an update on that while we're here. Thank you. While we're here, we might as well give you an update what we have got. So we've got 3 marketers and we've got 3 people that I've been following for quite a long time. And we also got a Cheers. We've also built up a bit of database on here. We also went through and found a whole lot of photos of these people doing their launch of their parties. We had a bit of fun yesterday, actually. I don't know if you've caught up on all that, but we even had a pregnant lady on the scene at one stage, which I don't know if we've got photos of her. Not that we need that. Oh, yes, we have. I will add a couple because they were quite funny. Let's see, we've got this one here. So whoever that guy was next to her, I assume he's somebody involved. I don't know who he is, but we went through his social media, and these people are all known scammers. So the fact that these scammers have got together and decided to produce something, even this guy here, I wish I could find him easily. I've just forgotten his name, but he's all over the internet. But I just wish there was a quick way of, I think there might be a quick way of doing it. Let's see if I can find this guy, because it was friggin' hilarious. Let's have a look. Ooh, yeah, and if you can take that down, that's good. Right, so I'm going to log into my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. Now, this is where I get donations, so thank you very much for those people who do support me in what I do. And you can support me simply by joining the YouTube channel. I only have about 18 people that are members, but it'd be really, really cool if you haven't already and you want to support me. A lot of people say, how can I support you? And I go, well, money helps. Not doing it for the money, but I do need money to run, which is quite cool. So if you want to join the YouTube channel, that's much appreciated. Also, donations regularly would help, but it's not my goal, but it's just a necessity demon. So I've got a court appearance tomorrow in a New Zealand courtroom, defending myself against somebody who wants one of my blogs removed. And the long story short, we have actually, the guy has admitted guilt before we've even started the court case, which is just ridiculous. And he wants the judge to use compassion and get me to remove the blog, which is brilliant. So we'll have to eat humble pie or see how the legal system works tomorrow. What I'm doing here, I'm going through my previous blogs that I have done on Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. It's simply easier searching here than it is. And I'm pretty sure when I found that guy, I did a blog about a couple of these people that were prominent scammers. And the fact that that guy's involved, that I showed you, that I don't know who his name is, will pop up somewhere here. And then I'll be able to get his name, and I'll be able to associate him with... now it's around here somewhere. There he is. Oh, I did find him. Alrighty. So this is the guy which we've done stuff about in the past. And if he's in the photos... So this is great, because now what I can do, make my job easier next time, is I can go to that photo and I can use my own system to add a comment, and then I can put his name in it, right? And now I can go to my system and search for his name. I always hate people who have to, and this is the guy that was in the photos. Now, he has promoted quite a few Ponzi schemes. I've actually not updated what he's done. But you can go to his videos. Can you go to his Instagram, LinkedIn? We can have a quick look on him. And here we can actually see all the different things. So he must have gone to some crypto event. There he is with Tony Roberts. So he must be genuine. But if you follow this guy and all the things that he promotes, is that Rich Dad Poor Dad? Yeah, it is. How cool is that? He's looking like an old guy these days. But yeah, he's got the smoking hot girlfriend I talked about yesterday. But there is a picture of him actually getting out of where is it? Oh my God, he's bred with her. Oh my God, look at this photo. Isn't this? What the heck is that? Oh my God, it's funny. Anyway, it had to be there. Yes, but where is it? Can't look at that one. I'm not old enough. But he's just, if you didn't know him, you'd think he's living the dream. He probably is living the dream, but he's doing it with your money. So yeah, this is the one where I first saw a smoking hot girlfriend. So look, that's what I call a smoking hot girlfriend, and a yellow Ferrari, is it? Lamborghini? Yep. Anyway, so he's done really well. But if you go through all the photos of this guy's, he's telling you how to make it big, and everything. You can even get matching costumes these days, and that's how you roll. Living the dream. But yeah, if you've watched him on videos, I've gate crashed him quite a few times. He's just the man about 10. But this is the typical stuff that I get to go through, and I have to look through here and find out what's legit and what's not. Yeah, so it's interesting. All right, so let's get on with it. So there's a quick update. We've found out where he fits in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, I could update the blog, but there's no real need. I could go through the whole website now. It's live because we acted a little bit quick yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to future-proof myself a little bit here. So I'm going to go to Ponzi schemes and scams. I'm going to go to Zionix, and this time I'm going to make sure that he's connected somehow to Zionix by putting the address in there. There was other scams that he was promoting at the time. Maybe it was a good idea to go to my own video and see what he promoted. Let's have a look. Let's see. So here he is in a Zoom meeting. I called him election. That's right. I was on the sofa.
I'm just going to find the volume.
The more your people are going to be here, the more they're going to.
Yeah, so it basically, I'm not going to go through this, but I want to see what he was promoting so I can actually at least. Oh, that's right. So there's the name of it. There's I can't even think of it. It's AKITA Rider. There we go. So if I go back to here and now search for AKA Rider. There it is there. It's this, yeah, and Tommy. All right, so he's associated with this scam. And if I go there and copy that, go to the back button, click onto marketers. Oh, hold it. Let's go back here. Where am I going to him? Oh, I lost him already. It didn't take long. Oh, so I can add him in here. Boom. And then I can go back to whoever he was, that guy Tommy. 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 Where are you, Tom? I had you here a second ago. Here. And, oh yeah, so I want to go to that Rider one. So Tommy is, I don't even know how to say it. They're just all the same shit. But if I go back to this, oh, there he is. So if I click on Tommy, now Tommy's a lovely guy, got lovely little kid he looks after, but he's a full-time scammer. But obviously, he's associated with this new thing somehow because they're all linked together. So now I can come into the marketers, add another person in here, paste him. I can go back to this guy, go back to his Ponzi schemes and scams, and look how many Ponzi schemes and scams that this guy's been involved in. Bid Harvest. This is a Tika Rider, the one I couldn't say. M3, Marvel Global, and Connect United. So he's rampant. But when I go back into here, I can go to the marketers of this, and then that's when I can find, oh no, it's not going to help me today, is it? I need to find that other guy somehow. If I stop there, I need to find that guy I just mentioned. I'm no good at this game, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, 1 minute, please call it. We'll go back. There we go. I need to get this guy. And now we need to go forward. Now we need to go to that scam. We need to go to marketers. And we need to drag one more in there. So now we've gone, since yesterday, we've now found 5 people that are involved. Now, the one thing you can help me with, people, is John. I don't know what John looks like. I don't even know if that's John's real name. So at one stage, I couldn't find John. So I think John might hide. John's been doing IT for 23 years. So if we search the internet, is this John? Is this the real John that we're looking for? He's got, I would say yes at a guess, simply because when I search for his name, we find 3 different Instagram handles with the same guy, which is a telltale sign of somebody who's scamming. Now we can just literally go and search for here, and we could always put crypto, right? And if he's involved in crypto, there'll be something on the internet about him. Outbound, I don't know, we could go to there. I think I just stuffed up there. Oh look, we've got a .com. I'm just going to hit the back button a couple of times, and we're just going to search for him with crypto, and now we're going to go videos, images. So NZ Herald, he's not a New Zealander, is he? I think I've seen this guy before. I think he is a New Zealander. Can't be though. Surely not. But let's have a look. John, East Cape, South Africa, doesn't look like the same guy. I'd say no. This one here, I think this is the same guy because I've seen this before. Yeah, so it might be wrong, but if you know better than me, this particular guy, it would be interesting to know. The other thing I could do, which means I'd have to just flip a screen in a second, is actually just do a search on something he owns, like his phone number, and see what comes up. Let's go about me. Let's have a look, see if we can find anything when I do a search on his number. Search on his number. Let's see. We're going to actually just get rid of the 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we can find it. Anyway, I'll do that investigation later, but that's kind of what we do. We find profiles on people. I will go back now. I will get rid of these other things. So we've got the websites back up online. Read documents. Let's have a look at read documents and see what they've got in here, just out of curiosity. Oh, they've got a whole ecosystem behind their documents. Now, if I was putting together my report on their white paper, concept overview, getting started, what you need to bring, AI bot and how it works and all this stuff, I would have gone through this yesterday. And I will be totally transparent. I didn't get this access to this information because our Terminator is actually so brilliant that he shut down the website before I got a chance of going through it. Now, I am noticing there is another website, another domain name here. So we're going to go through these domain names, and I'll put this in the Terminator window. Another domain. So that's incredible. So if we go to that domain name, how many domain names does a legitimate company need to have? And now it's redirected to Kitterbook. So how does that work? Oh, I see. No, it's not. No, it's not. Silly me. Forget that. Right, delete that. Sorry, he's already responded. Go back to sleep, Danny. I just noticed that's just a URL. It's not even, you can't see, but it's actually a subdomain. Silly me. All right, I get it. Anyway, so that does mean that if we really needed to, we could go to Clitterbook, and make a complaint about the company that's using their services to put their frequently asked questions. And I'm pretty sure that whatever Clitbook, what's it called? Clitbook?
Chipbook.
Is probably also providing their online support that's on their website. Yes, he's just put that in the window. Good. All right, so let's have a bit of fun. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to Zooms. I'm going to go to Active Zooms, and we're going to click on that, and we're going to hit the first one. I'm going to see Christopher Diego. We're good to go, and hopefully we will go join. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to shut down all these windows, and we're going to see if we can gate crash some of their websites. Now, if you have any information about the lady that's behind it, the weekly presentation by, what's her name? I can't even say her name correctly. Do let us know. Oop.
Jenna Zwagil.
Jenna Zwagil, whatever that is. But anyway, in the meantime, what I will do is I'll bookmark that, and we'll put it under active. And in 3 days and 13 hours and 24 minutes, we'll go there and listen to her webinar, which would be exciting. Talked about Tether, talked about the guy that provided videos yesterday so that we could technically go and watch videos about this legitimate company. And all of a sudden, those videos have been scrubbed from the internet. We showed you that this guy is involved. We're actually quite proud of the fact that we managed to hunt him down. And we've actually gone through, caused him havoc, I think. He was just ignoring us.
It is your option what you choose to do.
Yep. So this guy's just promoting crypto opportunities and walking around with a smoking hot wife, which he seems to have got pregnant now, which is okay. You're allowed to get pregnant, but you're not allowed to scam mum and dad investors, and that's what I'll keep you accountable for. We're going to shut down that database, but now what we're going to do, more importantly, open up the bookmarks. We're going to go to active. We're going to right-click on active, and we're going to open all 40 windows. We did that. Now we're going to do it over here again, and we're going to open all 37 windows. So now we've opened up 77 Zoom meetings, and now we're going to go through here, and we're going to open them one at a time. And I'm going to shut that one down. And we will go in there. Now, what unfortunately I have to do these days, Zoom has updated, so I have to turn my camera off, I think. Do I? Reset permissions? Anyway, we'll see what happens when we join. It's going to have my camera open hot, is it? Oops, and straight away it screwed up my camera. Sorry about that. Your viewing pleasure. We'll tick that button there and tick that one there. It puts me making it look normal. It's obviously the computer's trying to grab my microphone. So what we're going to do is just going to go through here and join all these, and we'll fix up the microphone in a minute. And you can see this is what I do for work. Whoops, camera's on, video's on. That's going to be fun. Might have to go back and fix that one up. Otherwise, I might scare people off. Let's go here. Oh, we'll see if we can find a live meeting for your viewing pleasure. Maybe a good idea to turn my camera off on that one, Danny, and that one. Oh, and the going with your mic hot. Whoop, that's not going to work. 1, 2. Now we did find who did we find yesterday? Mars Honda. She was being back at it. Turn the camera off, that on. All right, we're laughing. Oops, hold it. That one there we can go into. That one there. I'm going to get RSI doing this, aren't I? But we'll find a live meeting and we'll storm some stuff. I'll just join that. Join that. Whoops, that one there. Left the mic open. See, there'll be some drag of a meeting going on at the moment because we were a bit over time. We're 38 minutes past the hour where the last meeting happens. Normally they have a 9 o'clock meeting with a lot of these
This
scammers.
meeting is being recorded.
In the bed over there, right in the same room with me. I don't want my girls wasting their money, and I love that time that we get to spend together, and I get to watch them. I get to see what they do when they go to sleep. I get to see who they be on the phone with. I get to see if they snore, if they.
So if you want to join me, you're more than welcome.
I learned something about Sheila. She'll know I was paying attention, so I get to learn what they do. So again, y'all, it's good. So find you a person to share rooms. Put 4 and 5 of y'all in the room. This is being smart, and it also allows you to connect with your team. It's a different love you get when you sleep together. You feel me? So don't be afraid to say, hey, I got a room. Who want to go on with me? It's already 3 of us. If we got 2 beds, what's wrong with 2 people in the bed? Okay, one at the head.
Okay, so I'm just going to turn your mic off because I'm going to log on another
This
screen.
meeting is being recorded.
Real quick, all white the first night. Listen, y'all, that picture coordination with the colors is going to take us to a whole nother level. I promise you. The first night, the VIP reception, all white. Pinnacle Boot Camp, we're going to be providing you with Pinnacle
I'm going to destroy their chat room.
It's going to be crazy. The Pinnacle Boot Camp is going to be all Army fatigue. We're going to have a Pinnacle t-shirt. We're going to also have some Army fatigue pants. And I'm going to get some hats just like this with the Army fatigue. And it's going to be all kind of cute little stuff. Shouts out to Carmen, some cute clowns.
Okay, so let's call some havoc here.
Then that night, I believe we're having a dinner. I think it's that night. We're going to wear cute,
so there's 500
black,
people
fly,
in this chat room
classy,
at the moment.
black and diamonds. And then we're going to have the 5K run walk. We're going to ask you all to bring your 1,000 family sweatsuits.
Here we go.
Your pharmacy
You ready for some fun?
We want to
Watch
be
the chat room,
all,
everyone.
represented 1,000 families rich. All right. And then that evening after the 5K run walk, that's the Pinnacle party and comedy show celebration. That Saturday night. Sorry, that's the night we're gonna wear our cute black.
When I lose my
and
sound, that's
outfits,
when I got kicked out of the room.
And then that Sunday, I'm gonna be doing something with all. I don't know if I'm gonna do it with the platinums. I may do it with the goldies, depending on how many people qualify.
That's me
we're gonna have a
chat
taste
room.
of New Orleans.
And now,
but that evening at 7:30, we're gonna do our first ever New Orleans
from the host
business opportunity meeting in the city of New Orleans. So you guys will be able to promote, invite, and get people signed up that we meet at Pinnacle. Remember, these people not in network marketing. These girls, nobody on this banner but me is in pharmacy. Nobody. Okay, so get your team in the room because this is where we could be boots on the ground.
You need a team, you need a community,
and connecting with new people that's not yet a part of pharmacy. All right. So as I leave you guys tonight, listen, y'all. Close out strong.
Close out strong.
Go 18 to 22% minimum. If you can't take it to 25, please don't think all is lost.
Yeah. So she's put me in the waiting room. So now we'll go back to the real show and we'll turn the sound back on.
Watch me prove it to y'all and I'm going to let y'all go. Drop a 2 if you're going to order some stuff tonight.
There you go. No pressure.
Whether you need some flaunted, some paprika, some, some cleansing balm, some micellar water, this red love lipstick. You like my, quick hack. Number 13 concealer. Amazing. Number 13 concealer. The liquid blush right here.
This meeting is being recorded.
VFX makeup number 19. So play around with the colors. But that number 13 concealer, y'all.
Here we go.
Ooh, look at me. Don't I look good and young? All right. So
Yeah, I'm
I
a
love you
scammer.
guys so much. Thank you for being a part of my life. Go hard or go homeless. All
Go
right.
hard or go
People
homeless.
need us. We got to help people snap out of
And
poverty.
that Coach
We got to
Brittany
help people
Turner,
snap into
the lady that you can
prosperity.
see
And that
on
is
the
why
screen. I don't know
we
if you can
love
see her.
pharmacy. Y'all close out with this. Y'all ready? On the count of 3, open up the call. We're going to say, we love pharmacy. We love pharmacy. We love pharmacy. We love pharmacy. We love
Oh my God.
Pharmacy. Love.
Oh my God.
Pharmacy.
Scam.
Pharmacy. This
Scam.
meeting is being
Scam.
recorded.
Scam. Scam.
Pharmacy.
Scam. Oh, that's a bit noisy. All right, so that was them all getting everyone riled up, saying they love pharmacy. But at the end of the day, g'day Rob, nice to see you here. That is a typical meeting that we would gate crash and cause havoc and that we do. But in the meantime, we can keep finding other meetings. It's just another day in the office, as you can see. We have to turn off the microphone though. What are you about to, Rob? Would you join us if you like? He goes, oh no, not while you're doing that. Just getting another. Oh, that was them yelling out, we are pharmacy. Pharmacy is another multi-level marketing company, which, will give you financial freedom. All you have to do is to sign up, buy their products and store them in your cupboard, and then try and find desperate friends that want to buy them because they need, Rob's into that sort of stuff, aren't you, Rob? Rob actually had a lady come around to his house and try to encourage him to buy products like $600 worth of Amway products. And then he finished up realizing that one of the products was really good. So he went out and found the equivalent of a $60 or $80 bottle and now uses the product on his head. Is that right, Rob? Is that a little bit of an exaggeration? Or is that about right? And now he's got nice smooth head. So if you ever meet Rob in person, you want to go pat his head because he's got a smooth head. But he didn't buy the products that he was being gaslighted to buy or sign up for an Amway product. But the tactics used and the person involved, which I won't mention, of course, used the nice tactics. They formed friendships with us before for years. It's just absolutely crazy. Here he goes. There's Bob. Hey, Bob. Not Bob. Rob. Rob, not Rob, Bob. You know Bob and Rob very similar, don't you, Bob? He's in green room. There's Rob. He's on the screen. How you doing? Now you've done it again, mate.
Can you hear me?
I can now. You on the right mic? That's cool. So
yeah, I am.
I think I can actually do a double window on you. Let's have a look at that. Let's go to me and guest. Does that one work? Oh, look at that. Me and guest. Maybe we can do main me. What's main me do? Oh no, that's chat. Look at that. We can talk and have a chat room in the middle.
Oh, we can talk and chat at the same time.
Well, we can have a chat room in the middle of us both. I think that's quite kind of cool, isn't it? Or maybe straighten that up.
Probably need something, but
I think we need some entertainment in the middle. Yeah, so we've got room for another person if they want to come on stage. You might want to come on stage. It's quite simple. I'll put it in the chat room and you're more than welcome. Did you know we shut down a website?
Like what, not your own?
No, we've got this lady that was promoting. Well, first of all, we got an email and it basically told us how good the product was they've now found. And so we had Bob ring up and do this phone call with him.
Rug pull, right?
Yeah, it looks like Zionix is a rug pull also. It says it says on the domain register. It says on the domain register.
So this company basically sent out, not company, this guy that controls the community sent out an email to everyone saying that he's found the most amazing opportunity of a lifetime. So then we caught wind of it, and within 45 minutes, the destroyer, or otherwise known as the Terminator, shut down the website, which meant when I went live, I couldn't see the website. So here's the lovely lady that's promoting it here. She earns a 7-figure income. Your mic's not. Yeah. Have you got any more gain on that, Mike? I'm just curious. I don't know if I come across loud. Maybe I need to turn you up. Where are you? Can you talk for a sec?
Hello.
Oh, yeah, I'll turn you up a bit here. It's all right. It's just me. Now we should be 50-50 mic sound rather than.
Yeah, I think
that's it. You still got a delay. It's just friggin' annoying. Yeah.
I know. Is it you or us?
No, it's you. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why. But every time you start talking, there's about probably a 500, maybe a 300 millisecond. So you can actually change that because it's the 300 millisecond rule. Is there will be somewhere where you can lag it or push it forward. It's always 300 millihertz.
I don't think you can push it forward though, can you? Because I'm having a look at my video and that looks a little bit laggy.
Well, maybe we can watch you, Rob. Here we go. Maybe this is the one. Maybe we can, you watch. All right. I'm going to let you practice your talking and listen back to yourself. So let's go to, so here we go. We're going live. Oh, Susie, you're here. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. Well, maybe we can watch you, Rob. Here we go. Maybe this is the one. Maybe we can, you watch. All right. I'm going to let you practice your talking and listen back to yourself. So let's go to, so here we go. We're going live. Oh, Susie, you're here. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. Well, maybe we can watch you, Rob. Here we go. Maybe it's going to repeat now. Maybe we can, you watch. All right. I'm going to let you practice. No, it's not going to work.
Mate, you've opened up Vortex.
I know the vortex of it's just going to go, it's going to get worse. So I'll have to shut that because it will make people go crazy.
Oh, we're going to get sucked into it. We'll never be seen again. We're going to vanish down an internet black hole.
Oh, that's going to be great. See this here? Yep. We shut down this domain name, that domain name, right? And then they've gone and fired up a new domain name, which is the AI one. I think they did have the CO one, but we didn't know about that. So the company down here, while it was live yesterday, decided it would be a good idea to publish to their community what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we were having bets on what they were going to tell their community. And they picked server maintenance. But
why they did?
Yeah. But it gets even better because the server maintenance was telling everyone that, but they've come back with a new domain name, no updates on their website, and no explanation why everyone's .coms and their .net website's gone down. So
it has been a lot of bad weather around the world. Maybe their server room got flooded because we've seen that before, Danny. We've seen that before.
Oh, I forgot about that. Shah was saying to the world that he waded into the server room up to here with water to grab the server when Dubai was having floods, and he didn't get executed, and it was still running at the time. And then we found out that their server room was actually hosted in India. It just gets better and better. And he was swimming in the wrong server room. Yeah.
And that in United Arab Emirates, and it flooded India.
Yeah. So these people were ready to do their Zoom meeting yesterday, but now what they've done is they've gone out and got this AI one, which is here. They've even got protection on it now with Google Cloud.
That's to stop you.
Yeah. And I'll make the new Zion go away some point when I get time, maybe today. Okay, so the Terminator has taken on the challenge of getting rid of this one. The Terminator is like a dog with a bone, and you try to take that bone away from them. You know, there's a few tricks in getting these websites removed. Now, we're not hacking them. We're not doing anything unlawful. We're basically just using the natural remedy.
The natural remedy. That sounds like something to make you go to the toilet, Danny.
Yeah, that's right. We're giving them, getting rid of their constipation. Let's just say we're letting the shit flow. Yeah. Whoop, look at that. I'm on the camera. So what have you been doing, Rob?
Obviously, because it's got so many websites, this is legit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I picked up on earlier on today. I said every legitimate company has 4 domain names.
Absolutely, mate. And it's only legitimate ones that get hacked and get taken down.
Yep, because Microsoft's got Microsoft 1, Microsoft 2, Microsoft 3, Microsoft 4. just in case they get done for, and they also lock the domain names when they're doing maintenance and ban them from their serving hosting provider. So that's
Yeah, and X and Instagram, Facebook, they're all the same, mate. They're all got multiple websites just in case one goes down, just in case water gets into the server room, because a lot of those websites are hosted in the same server room.
That's right, and they're made from the same developers as well. It's just it's like having bad associations, If you have bad associations, you spoil useful habits. In this case, you're spoiling useful websites.
Kind of like a virus, mate. It spreads. All those sites have obviously been attacked by the COVID virus.
Yes. Oh, you're on a roll, Rob. I mean, and the people that are trying to stop them, they're dream stealers. They just don't want people to have financial independent freedom.
Evil.
Evilators.
Everybody should have an opportunity to make money.
Yeah, I know. I'm just opening up the finals of these meetings just in case there's another one. There was some interesting stuff going down. I don't know if you've seen it. What else was there? I've heard from some people that I'm not allowed to tell stuff, but I'm getting more and more famous. Soon, I'll get more than 200 people looking at my videos every day.
No, that won't happen, will it?
Oh, it might do. Let's hope. Haven't had any lawyer threats today.
Interesting thing happened on the way to the room today.
What room?
Your room, this room.
Oh,
because in order to find out how to get in here, I had to type in Danny the Heck, and your website. Wait for this, because just type it in here. Your website, where is it? I go to all, only comes up as number 3 on the search.
Oh, but no, it does come up number 1, but you're talking about the paid advertising. That doesn't count.
No. Surprisingly, there are no people sponsor themselves for Danny the Heck. But number 1 is Radio New Zealand, Danny the Heck. And number 2 is the New Zealand Law Association, Danny the Heck versus Mr. McCullough.
I know. It's a landmark case in New Zealand where we actually, he's still coming after me, that guy, but he lost. But I think I'm actually quite proud of that because that brings up a court case where I was actually vindicated for journalism. It's free speech. You can't beat that, mate. Let's have a look then, eh? So we come along, and it'll be interesting to know how you spell it. So I'm just spell Danny de Heck the way I'd normally spell it. Danny de Heck, right? And, and what do we get? Oh, wow. Interesting. So that's because, now, I said to Helen the other day, I don't know who Helen is, don't repeat who Helen is, but I said to a lady the other day that if you want to come up on the side here, you need to be somebody. Not everybody can have their name turn up as Danny de Heck journalist.
Are you somebody?
Well, I am now, but only because the last week some clever person gave me a link to fill out, because there's another Danny in New Zealand that's a muso, and I was coming up as a music guy.
No way.
But because I've got a profile now.
You beat your own tune though, don't you?
What?
You beat your own tune.
No. So if you click on news, you can see I've been in the Otago Daily Times, the Press, Radio New Zealand, New York Times, Otago Times, Oprah. How do you say that? Opal India?
I think it's Oprah.
Oprah, I call it Oprah. The Press and Travel Talks, which is really interesting.
Whoa.
Don't know what that one. Australia Broadcasting Corporation.
Oh.
Otago Times. So because I've got that tab, that gives me some sort of clout on the internet.
Yeah, mate.
Right? And that means I get a box over here where I can actually have there's a special name for it. And I filled that out the other day. And when we used to search for Danny, it used to come up a whole lot of clutter. But now it comes up with clean Danny's name. So Wikipedia is my next move. Once I get in Wikipedia. And there was a YouTuber in our chat room the other day who is a Wikipedia editor. So I went onto his YouTube video, which only had 3 views, and put, "I love you, brother. Can I give you some money to make me a Wikipedia star?" So you never know. Danny might be in Wikipedia soon. And then I think this knowledge base part gets more and more filled out. And that's how I get stardom.
I think you're going to have your own star on one of those boardwalks over in America somewhere.
Yes. Do people alive still have those? I have to put my hands in the concrete.
Well, you've got to die.
Ooh.
You've got to die, but you'll live forever as a star on the boardwalk that people will walk on and drop chewing gum on.
Is that crackle coming through you? I reckon it is.
No.
It is. When you talk, it crackles.
It's my voice.
No, it's crackling. You listen to this back.
It's
Be
my
interesting.
voice.
So the other thing I'm doing, if you're into getting your name out there like I am, you can see that when you see some of these links like New Zealand Farm Stay New Zealand and in the authors page, it's because I look after that website, right? And I thought it was a good idea at the time to make my name everywhere. So I've set up my name. This image isn't me uploading. This is picked up by, there's a place where you upload your images, and anytime your email address is present, it grabs that image. So I removed all my content out of there, where that used to be just the other day, but it still picks up this content. So what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to remove my name from places that aren't really about me. You can see the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger here. This is on Spotify. But what I've done recently is I've rebranded my YouTube, my podcast to Danny DeHeck instead of the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. So if we went to deheck.com and we clicked on podcasting, because I don't know I do know how to do shit, but I don't know how to do everything. So my podcast is now called Danny DeHeck. And if I was to put myself into a category, I'd be a journalist or an investigative journalist. And then when you click on see all, this shows all the different places that my podcast is shared. And then what that means, if you went to Podcast Addict, for example, I don't know who Podcast Addict is, but now I need to go through and find this by Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger and change that to Danny DeHeck lowercase, not my brand, so to speak. But what it actually means is when I publish content, so this scammer called Stephen, Stephen here, he's a scammer and he's promoting grape. So
Hello?
I'm Danny,
Like a bit of wine.
something like that. So if you go and search for him on Google now, you'll see that my podcast intercepts everything to do with what I'm doing. And that's how I get a bigger footprint on the internet. So if he's a scammer and somebody's searching for stuff and goes scam, then you can see that that guy is mentioned in the press. The press will always outrank everybody. Radio New Zealand. And then that's that court case. And there's my blog, podcast. I presume that's podcast. Don't know if it is.
NZ.
Have a look.
What that is?
I think that was the Radio New Zealand listened to. I think that was when I was on the radio, which I've never seen this. Interesting enough. Here we go.
Christchurch scam buster is breathing quite a sigh of relief after the American cryptocurrency entrepreneur who was suing him for defamation dropped the case. American-based Stephen Andrew McCullough was suing Christchurch YouTuber Danny DeHeck for nearly, wait for it, $4 million over some videos he'd posted about McCullough and his schemes. Danny is a prominent YouTuber, podcaster, and he was deemed a crypto Ponzi scheme avenger by the New York Times, no less. Instead, a judge has now ordered the American to pay court costs to Danny, who joins us from Christchurch now. So, Danny, you must have felt a huge sense of relief when this case was dropped and the judge issued that decision.
Well, no, I didn't actually. I was actually really hoping that we would have an opportunity to expose the guy fully. So, to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed.
Were you ever worried that you could lose, perhaps be on the hook for nearly, $4 million?
Initially, when I got the letter, I went to the High Court and wanted to represent myself. They said, you can't do that. But when I had a guy called Joshua, and he really stuck his neck out. I got two really good lawyers, And when they contacted me, they said, look, we've watched 10 hours of your YouTube videos and you've done a really good job exposing the guy. Just sit back and let us do our job. And that's literally what they said. And I did have a lot of peace of mind.
Isn't that quite cool, though?
Mate, that sounds almost like a real interview. Did you do that with a...
I forgot that was on there. Thanks, Rob. You're so supportive. Somebody will take me seriously one day. Rob won't. But anyway, that's our national radio who interviewed me after I got away. Rob just accused it of being AI. That's awesome. And then but that's how I use my content to, even though you might look at my podcast and go, Danny DeHeck doesn't actually have much following or he doesn't get many views, whatever you think. But when you create a podcast and you upload one video file and it goes onto 18 different platforms, then they all turn up in the search results. And that's sort of how I get my message out. But at the end of the day, I want them all to land back on my website and find the latest information, the stuff that we're busting. And that's Rob and I there.
In that interview, there were some incredible stats. Now, one of them was that you had not one, but two lawyers, right?
Yeah.
You were sued for not 1, 2, 3, but 4 million. But you and I know that the one number that had the most significance and gave us the most entertainment was that they watched 10 hours of your video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, goody. Susie just asked me a really critical question that will really upset Rob. Not that I'm trying to piss Rob off, but where's that crackling coming from?
Not my bloody crack.
It's this friggin' cheap-ass friggin' controller thing. Hold it up, Rob. That microphone's first class, but that shit thing you've got it plugged into.
That's fine.
What is that?
It's a Rodecaster Pro.
No, it's not.
It is. It's a Rodecaster Pro.
Have you bought a Rodecaster Pro?
I got this on Marketplace for just $300 after I'd sold my one for, I think it was, I can't remember now.
Yeah, Susie's in the same camp as me. You had this problem when you started using the Rodecaster a while ago.
No, YouTube has a problem, but this isn't. No, this is YouTube, isn't it? So this is going.
Yeah, but we're broadcasting into. I use EasyCam. After all the help I've given you, Rob, you still can't get it right. You know, this is the problem, isn't it?
Is this crackling when I speak, or is it crackling when Danny speaks?
It's crackling when you speak, Rob.
I can hear a crackle on your voice at the end of your consonants.
I'm wondering if it is actually crackling more because when you talk, because it's coming through. Yeah, I think it might be coming through. I'm just rearranging screens now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Susie will know. She knows everything. She's quite cool and that sort of stuff. She always takes my side anyway because she likes me more than you.
I know. I think she's biased. She won't admit to that, but I think she is. I think she's got a side to you.
Yeah, she's legend. I've even got her message scrolling at the top of the screen right now saying that Rob's mic is crackling.
Oh God!
And if you don't know us two, Rob and I have been trying to be YouTubers for such a long time. We're getting there. We are actually getting there. But even Rob decided it was a good idea the other day to sell all his gear and start over, which was quite interesting. And now he's brought it all back again. Am I right in that? Or was that just a bad guess, Rob? Oh, and he keeps getting visitors because he runs his business from home. He sells toilet paper to people that have a need. A need. That's all I'm going to say. Sorry. Let's see. I'm just moving myself. I'm just making the screen a little bit more accessible. I wonder if I can put that up there. Can you see what I'm doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm actually moving myself around the screen. Got room for one more if anyone else wants to come. Queen of Karma, you must be around here somewhere. What are you doing? Where are you hiding? There we go. I don't know if I'm the same height. I think so. I'll try that for a bit. And we'll lock that off. Oh, that looks all right. Yeah, so let's just have a quick look. So that's just a wee bit of what I do. So yesterday I did a pretty good video. And it's really quite neat. I basically went and visited where my sister used to spend a bit of her time, and it was a mental institution, some people would say. And I took Pixel And we put together a video of me walking around the complex, taking a few photos. Well, I was videoing and somebody else was doing the photos. And it was pretty cool. And actually, then we'd asked ChatGPT to help me write a blog to share my personal experience. And then they said it's actually meant to be one of the most haunted places in hospital in New Zealand history, which was really interesting. But I'm not into that sort of stuff myself, but I did allow it to be. So my title was actually this:
Returning to Queen Mary Hospital, My Sister's Battle, Mental Health, and Escaping the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, so I gave ChatGPT an old story that I had, and I asked it to write my story again. And it did a bloody good job. Really does cover it well. I listened to it back, talked about my history, and because a lot of people don't know my history, I do go on about it every now and again. But it's actually actually writing actually helps me. It helps me with lots of things. So I would recommend, if you wanted to, go to the blog and you can actually go through. There's a photo of my sister there. And you can hear me talking as you do. But then I take you for a ride around the place. I'm not going to turn the sound on. But these are some of the rooms that she used to spend her time in. Real small, sort of like hospital rooms. And there's some awesome photos that got taken. And then we even showed you some of the bigger rooms where it was literally a hospital, but it was quite good, really. But we've got music in it. But if you want to go have a look at something different, we're thinking about doing more of these sort of what am I trying to say? We're trying to do more of these sort of. We might do a few more of these sort of videos.
Checking out the place. It's open to the public.
Oh, hold on. What's this?
But I'm pretty sure everyone's got a story to tell if they knew somebody who went to this hospital.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go around the back of the building.
And
yeah, that's right. Did you know my sister spent
busy
a couple of visits there?
Mum.
You watch this. This is what we did. So somebody was taking the photos. And if you come here, you watch this. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful park.
And look at that. Photos. And then we'll carry on.
Yeah, it's not very big, this place, but there's a lot of big stories in here.
I'll show you something really interesting that you might not have seen before, Bob. If you haven't been there before, I'll see if I can find it. Oh yeah, this is some of the photos. This is the nurses' accommodation. Hostel, they called it.
So we stumbled across this one. I have never been here before. Queen Mary Hospital, the morgue. Built in 1902. I want to do a little bit of a look at that. We'll just go backwards.
Wait, you can peek through the door.
Look, that is the smallest morgue I've ever seen.
The photographer's pretty good. I've got to say that.
And there's also another wee building beside it, which we don't.
I think that was
about.
I actually think that might have been the marriage
We're
place.
investigating whether that's part of.
Yeah. That was part of the hospital. I didn't realise that.
But over here we've still got our fun park and nice green grounds and the hostel for the nurses.
All right, watch this.
Continue to explore.
The morgue, constructed in 1901.
Oh my God, I can't believe this, but that is actually what a morgue looks like. Isn't that crazy?
A 1901 morgue.
I'm going to have a look to see whether we can go inside. I don't think we can, but I've just been told we can't go inside. Oh look, you can see my glasses.
And watch this.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked. Does look like a kitchen table, just saying. Metal top. Ooh.
Look at that. Mysterious. Yeah, so we did that.
Just waiting for Mum.
Pixel didn't want to go. But look at that photo, Rob. That's ChatGPT, mate. I just uploaded a few photos, told her that we were exploring a hospital, uploaded the photo of the hospital, and boom, come out with a photo like that. Oh, that was pretty cool. It's an embalming table. Is that what they do in a morgue? Now you tell me. I have no bias around what I have seen. What'd you say? I have seen this gear unfold before. I think Susie's trying to draw a middle line.
Now, listen here, you two. I was just listening to the replay of part of our video, and I can't hear a thing. In fact, the sound was actually the best between you and me. Sound's been the best it has been ever,
Hey, Rob,
actually. Because
as long as you're happy, I don't
Okay.
mind the crackle. Don't mind the
No.
crackle.
Crackle.
But I think my sound might be setting yours off. That's what I'm thinking. Because your the crackle's worse when you're talking. But I think my sound might be coming through your audio system a little bit. And
Hold
Susie
on.
says there is a crackle.
I can't hear a crackle. I listened to it on YouTube.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I have had sound problems in the past with streaming. And then when you watch the replay, it comes out really good. And then we figured out it was just the live stream was not set to a big enough buffer. But at the moment, I can actually hear it in my ears, which is a bit of a shame. But it's okay. You can be crackly. So I can't believe you've got yourself a Rodecaster Pro. You know,
I'm pretty sure everyone's got a story to tell. They knew somebody who went to this hospital.
Can't hear a crackle there.
Building. And yeah, that's right. Did you know my sister spent a couple of visits there?
Very quiet, Rob.
You watch this. This is what we did. So somebody was taking the
Wow.
come here.
Did you hear the wind last night?
Beautiful park.
Okay.
And
look
at that. Photos.
News.
Riveting content there.
Yeah. 28th.
Now, I like those videos that you were doing. Where can people find those? Are those on your normal channel or not?
Yeah, it is. So you go to the so what I've done, peoples,
What
you
have you
come
done?
here, my YouTube channel has now renamed itself to Danny DeHeck and the Avengers, rather than the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. And obviously any YouTube channel will promote what it thinks it wants you to watch using algorithm technology. When I'm live, you'll see the lives. You come down to Ponzi Avenger Patrol, real-time scam alerts, 24-hour patrol, live at any moment. That's when I do what I'm doing right now. I'm live. 4 people watching. Wow, it's a record. But when you come down here, you will see I've actually put this one in the wrong. Oh, no, I think I'm running the yesterday's premiere. I'm running yesterday's meeting as a premiere because it got really good. So, but you can see, but when you come down here, I've now added the post. So these are where people can post and interact, and I'm getting some reasonable. I haven't used this much. I haven't put this on my homepage, but I have now. So a funny story, Rob. I don't know how you'd feel about this, but this guy reached out to me, and he said, "Can I please have my name off your website?" Because when you search for his name, he comes up, and I go, "But you're a scammer," and he goes, "Oh, I'm not now though. I've decided to turn a new leaf and I now bust scams. And I've got enough information that I can give you information about We Global." And I said, "But hold on a minute. David Farrier did a whole article on you, and you threatened to take him to court for defamation, even though he was reporting the truth. So now you've come clean and now you want to scrub yourself from the internet." Anyway, so I've been talking to him quite a bit, and he's showed me a couple of videos that he's done, trying to expose scams, but he wants to remain anonymous for reasons he can't tell me. And I'm going, well, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so I said, "Well, you're welcome to come on and do an interview with me. I'll be interested to know how you've gone from scammer to hero." But he said, "I thought it was a legitimate opportunity where people could get a passive income." And I go, "Yeah." And do you know why he really interests me? Because he is a public speaker. Like, he's probably in national speakers. So, and you can find, like, Chris McLean. I know that guy. We know that guy.
It's a cracker moustache, isn't it?
Well, we know him from another business networking group, but that's not him. That's
What
another
are the
one.
two biggest mistakes that creative agency owners make when trying to grow their business?
You know, and these are all this information that you see here. These people are always about how to expand your business and grow your passive income and, you know, and like marketing steps, you know. So I don't know. I'm quite willing to talk to him, but I think it's kind of ironic that he's around that, you know, how to promote your business and become a successful hoo-ha. So the first thing I said to him, I said, well, if I went to your YouTube channel, which is here, and I see that you've got 348 subscribers and you've only got 4 videos, that tells me that you've got unlisted videos and you're promoting scams. And he said, oh, he's hidden all his videos because he's worried about what the people who will do, who he's been chasing down if he goes public with the information he secretly holds.
Oh man, everybody can say that though, can't they?
Yeah.
You know, imagine how many court trials there would be if there were no witnesses.
Yeah. And he wants to take down Global, who's rebranded itself 5 times.
Yeah, is that still going?
Oh, it's rebranded. It used to be called the Blockchain Era, and now it's called X Pro, and it's called Homify. So, you know, but all he wants is for when people search for his name, is that he doesn't come up. But I mean, I don't know. Does a leopard? So I entertain it. I'm quite happy to interview him.
Is his name Chris McLean? Or
No, but there's a business networking company. No, a business. This guy's got nothing to do with scams that we know of anyway.
All right.
But the Chris McLean name, there was another guy that owned another business networking company. No, he's a Synergy Business Coaches. And Alex, remember Alex that used to live in Pegasus? He used to come to our business meeting. He was part of Synergy. And then one of the ladies decided to use Synergy to help her grow her business. And they signed her up for a 6-month contract. And after 2 months of paying $1,500 a month, she said, this is shit, and wanted her money back. And they said, no, you've signed a contract. You have to keep paying us $1,500 a month. One of those. This is how these business gurus survive. They trick people into niceties, give them, you know, a contract, and now they have to pay off. And 40% of the money they normally use goes back to the company that they are. And that was who this Chris McLean guy was. So if I search for Chris McLean, I'll probably find, I'll have to go Synergy. Synergy. I'm pretty sure it's called Synergy Group. Christopher McLean. Synergy. Synergy. Oh, was it Synergy? Synergy Business Coaching. It might be wrong. I'm sure they had Synergy, but anyway, it's a normal same shit, different day crap.
Okay.
I don't like it.
There is a guy who calls himself a brand architect and habit strategist.
Oh shit, that's right. I think I was meant to go to no, that's coming up. Chris Taylor's putting on some sort of event coming up. And it's with my accountant. I just want to see if I can find this Chris McKean guy. Oh, Alex. I'll try Alex. Alex was... No, it was Luke. You remember Luke. 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 And he used to work for them. Luke.
I kind of vaguely remember the name of the business. Interestingly, there is a thechrismclean.com, which I tried to website, and it says this connection is not private.
I think it was Synergy. Was it Strategy? Strategy. Business. Oh, let's try it. Business. Strategize. Maybe it's there. It is. Found it. Boom. So this company here is one of those companies where you basically, this guy here, this was the only guy I've told to leave my business networking and never come back. He was an arrogant prat. And when he walked out the door, I followed him out the door and I said, whatever he's been going, I said, never come back to my business network. You're not welcome. I've never told that. Of 1,500 people, come and went to my business networking in 5 years, and this was the only guy I told never to come back. And then when other people, eh?
And you should have. You should have said that to me.
Well, these names, these are people. So that lady there, I'm amazed that she's working for him. So she's also comes and milks our crowd. I won't bring her name up. Mart's Whitty's in here too. He's awesome though. I quite liked him. You know him, don't you?
I've heard of him. I don't know who he is.
He gave about $2 million away to a scammer accidentally and crippled his business. But it was meant to be quite shady, but not that we're, this lady here I know. All these people I know. Rick I know. So there's no Alec in here anymore. There's, unless he's renamed himself. Luke is the person I was looking for. Luke. So I could just about guarantee I know these people. So Mart's Whitty, he is actually, Mart's Whitty is, I quite liked him. He's pretty cool. This lady here, I know her. She used to come to my social networking. Lovely lady, but she's now a business coach. I don't know what she does. What's this one here? Rick Law. I know the name, but I don't remember his face. But anyway, how it works is you basically hire one of these business coaches, and because you're a part of this amazing company, Strategize, you basically pay them somebody has to pay you $1,500 a month, and they get 40% of it because you're using their brand, and then they do all the contracts and force people to sign up. It's just, to me, it's ridiculous. But I don't need a business coach. But maybe if you're starting out and you've got lots of money to burn, you can sign up and get all your money.
Yeah, a lot of people have got a coach, haven't they, that are in business?
Oh, there must be a place for it. I just personally don't think I need it. You know, like I've even met that guy, David Fleming. For God's sake, David Fleming. Have you met him? Oh,
No.
his name's on my radar, which you wouldn't want to be. But David Fleming, leader. Don't know. Craig's Head. That's a funny name. Anything head's funny, isn't it? Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Oh, yeah. 38 years of sales. And these people teach you how to do sales and marketing. Maybe that's why we're not rich, Rob. Out of all these people, Mart's Whitty, go as they come. And he's the most fun. When I met him, he had these alligator shoes on and a bright purple suit. He's funny. And he was doing a talk one day and he fell off the stage while he's talking. And his answer was, I'm now taking questions from the floor.
Nice.
Yeah. And so a lot of these people are struggling trying to, I've seen this guy's name before. Yeah. Isn't it funny how even though I've been out of this business networking game for so long, that video we didn't work out either. It was just boring. So I'd have to do another one. So
it's all in the edit, mate.
Oh, and also my camera got full. So when I was doing that long thing, my camera become full of whatever. Anyway, the point was that guy that we saw in here. So how do I handle these guys who claim they now become scam buster, but have spent 3 years of their life promoting an opportunity of a lifetime where they're going to get rich, and they're still out there in the public arena telling people, giving advice to people. You know what I mean? Who's this guy?
What are the two biggest mistakes that creative agency owners make when trying to grow their business? The first is not defining their accurate work, the work techniques and activities that are the most important for you to be doing every day to grow your business. And the second is not having the right system that converts these activities into predictable results. So what actually is accurate work? In his book, The One Thing, Gary Keller suggests that there's one activity that you could be doing right now that will knock down more dominoes or have more total impact on your business.
Okay, Rob, tell me one activity you could do right now that would knock down dominoes in your business. Not being on YouTube's, knocking on your neighbours' doors.
Not being on YouTube would be one. It would probably be, in all honesty, changing my advertising.
To Goldman.
Goldman.
Hey, if you've got any gold and you want Rob to move it for you, he's the man. He's the gold man. Oh, was that a new iPhone you were trying to share, Colonel? Oh, you've got the new one, the 17. Look at that. Now, Rob had that in the box for 2 weeks before he opened it.
I did. I was going to send it back, and I should have.
Is it no good?
I don't like it. In fact, today, what don't you like about it? I don't like iOS 26.
Huh.
It's glass, supposedly glass.
Glass
and if you
on
open
the screen.
anything,
That's going to break, isn't it?
Oh, I'm trying to open something that's not dodgy.
What?
If you
scrub that, we'll just
if you hit it, I don't like the way that it animates itself. Oh, when you do it. Yeah, it's just and then.
Oh, it shuts in it. So it's done like transitional rather than
animations. Yeah, I like the motion and stuff. But interestingly, if you got reasonable light, and this is a 17 Pro, and this is a basic 13.
Right.
If you've got good light, if you take a photo, you hardly notice it. It's like 1% difference.
Yeah, I've got the 14. Helen's got the 13. Well, that other lady, I don't know who's called Helen. Not very good at this, keeping everyone safe, am I? But let's have a look at the number one video.
Hey everyone! So it's been exactly 1 week since I made this my main phone, the iPhone 17 Pro, and I came directly from the iPhone 15 Pro. I actually skipped the 16 Pro entirely because I was waiting for a jump that felt, well, really worth it. And after 7 days of using this as my daily...
So on the back, that bit that juts out, what the hell is that about?
So that's camera and sensors at the top there. Yeah, I wouldn't say I like it or just I just find when you watch all the reviews, and I have, is there
and when he says that, ladies and gentlemen, Rob really means he has watched every review because I know what Rob's like before he buys something. If you ever want to buy anything, ask Rob if he's watched the reviews on it. You'll get an honest opinion.
I just think that a lot of them lie. Like for example, they all go on about the weight, the thickness, the material. Everyone's going to stick a bloody case on it. Who actually wears these? Who buys these without a case? You're going to put
that's a built-in case. Is that a built-in? No,
you can take the case off.
Oh, right. But it doesn't come with a case kind of like image with it.
No. But the whole thing is that they make them out of aluminium, and you can get a dark blue, a silver, or an orange. You actually can't buy the orange or the blue because the bloody things scratch, and they scratch straight through the orange and the blue into the silver. So I bought a silver. So if it ever scratches, you won't get it.
I took a V8 for a drive once, and it was a Ford V8, and I said to the guy, how come the bonnet's got a bulge in it? Is it because they put the engine in and then the Ford guys realised they couldn't shut the bonnet and decided to put a bulge in it? He goes, oh, no, it was designed that way. And I go, oh, you obviously don't get my humour. But the bulge on the back of the phone, to me, is kind of like, is it an afterthought where they thought they'd make the phone skinnier, but then all of a sudden stick the real tech behind, you know what I'm saying? Is it thicker than the old phone?
Well, if you take the screen, if you take the case off,
you'll drop it. Careful, don't drop it. Not on here.
So that's what it looks like without a case.
Yep. All right. So now it looks like it's got a big head and a skinny body.
Yeah, it does actually. It kind of looks like a face on the side. I shouldn't have looked. All right, I'll just wipe this one. All right, so this is a 13 compared.
Oh, right. Oh, well, it actually looks a wee bit fatter.
it is fatter. It's definitely heavier. And I have to say one thing, that it is actually, I wouldn't say uncomfortably heavy, but it is noticeably heavier, I should.
I never worried about weight. My phone weighs a ton, mate. Mine's got you can drive over my phone with the tank with the cover I have on it. It's like, if you have a look at my phone, look, it's like the cover on it is just, it won't focus. There it is. The cover is massive, and it's just, and also I've got this thing off the side here, and that's magnetic here and magnetic here. So you can literally stick things on it. So if I'm doing a filming thing, I can stick this. I've dropped this so many times that it should be destroyed by now. But don't watch this video if you buy my second-hand phone. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's have a watch this video and see if you...
Daily driver, I have some thoughts. In this video, we're going to cover everything. We'll talk about this new design. And yeah, the switch back to aluminum, we'll look at the performance, which is honestly kind of shocking, the cameras, battery life, and at the end, I'll give you my honest take on whether this is the year to upgrade, especially if you're coming from an older iPhone. So what's so special about this phone? When it was announced, a lot of the talk was about Apple ditching the titanium from the last couple of years. Was that a downgrade? Well, it's complicated. Let's get into it. Okay, first up, the design. And honestly, when I first saw the leaks of this camera plateau instead of the old bump, I thought it was a bit weird, but having it in my hands for a week, I've completely changed my mind. I actually love it. It makes my old 15 Pro feel, I don't know, a little dated. Let me know in the comments if you feel the same way. But what's more important is how it feels. Because of this unibody aluminum and these more rounded sides, it's just so much more comfortable to hold and use than the last few Pro models.
Right.
If you listen to all of these reviews, there's a few things that you'll hear all the time. One is, I honestly think, blah, blah, blah. They always put the word honestly in there. I've never heard honestly used so many times as in reviews of the iPhone 17. And the other thing, what he's talking about there, is that because of the design, I think you'll love the design. Everyone puts a bloody case on, for crying out loud. Who do you see without a bloody case? So any changes to the edges like that, because it's, you know, like a little bit more,
I reckon you're right.
who gives a shit? It's going to have a case on, so they're all bloody rounded anyway. I just find that having used this for about 3 or 4 days, there is nothing that stands out from the iPhone Basic 13 4 years ago. The photos are slightly better. If you're really into videography, you can record on ProRes and Apple Log, which means that you can change the colors, which is pretty handy. But I think you could do that on the 15 and 16.
Is that like RAW, isn't it? You can have RAW. You can film in RAW. Yeah.
But you can't actually record RAW in the phone. You've actually got to stick for an external USB-C storage thing on the back of it. You know, like you can have a magnet one, you stick it on the back. You need an external SSD to record RAW. It actually won't allow you to record RAW on the phone. So you can't just select RAW and hit.
Do you know why?
Yeah, it's because there's a couple of reasons. And I can't, the files are humongous.
That's what I thought it would be. Yep.
Yep. And I think that there was another reason as well. That the SSD in the phone on the smallest size is actually a comparatively slow SSD. And I'd never heard that on any review until just the other day.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether it can actually technically film and record it on its own hard drive fast enough.
That's correct. Because I've got, what have I got? I've got my camera. I think my camera, when I'm recording, if I want to record 4K, I've got my Pocket Osmo, and I had to find a fast SD card. It works fine with photos, but as soon as I go into 4K video, it says, can't handle it. Can't keep up recording. Yeah. So, and also when I did that one the other day, I plugged in that gimbal and hit record. and then it halfway through it told me that my hard drive was full. That's why when we were sitting down for coffees, I didn't get any of that coffee stuff that we filmed because I filled up my hard drive. But that was meant to be 4K, which is interesting. So RAW must be higher than 4K again. It must be larger than 4K again.
No. It's massively higher than 4K. Like, and I mean like multiples higher. So you've got HEVC or whatever it is mode for 4K.
Yeah.
And then you've got ProRes, and then you've got ProRes RAW. So
yeah. And I don't think movie people are going to be using it to record movies on it. However,
the
video,
it's made for a pro, but a pro would never use it. If you got the camera.
The video I did the other day, which I'll bring up quickly, was all done on my phone. Let's go videos. And when I was driving, so if you look at the quality of well, let's go. You won't see it through the internet much, but we've got Pixel later on.
Well,
but
we're trying to find a place where
I'm really clear. I'm the clearest I've ever been.
we can go and take our dog.
And then when I'm driving off, look at that. Subscribe. Good idea, everyone. Subscribe while you listen to that. The blue sky. Forget the music. But when you look at it, this might not even be 4K. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not. It's got. Look, this is 4K now. I'm just going to flip to 4K. I know it won't sort of come through, but you will see when it catches up. So this quality that is there was the best quality I've ever seen. And this is through a window screen of a car. And it was just looking so clear.
It's on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that there highlights that if you've got good light, anything from, well, at least the 13 onwards, you get really good video. The only thing that you do get a change of color on some certain things, particularly a face will look a little bit orangey pink.
Yeah.
Like depending on the light. But here's one thing that I want to show you.
Okay, you show me. I'm going to show you a picture of Pixel with his head out the window properly so you can see it while he's finding that.
Hopefully this works. Okay, so I'm in a studio here and I've got a good camera. Not a great camera, but it's a good camera. So that's a ZV-E10.
Okay.
And then a $1,000 lens there. Now, I got another bloody phone call. Hold on.
Okay. So this is Pixel hanging out the window of the car with the photo being taken in the rear vision mirror. Isn't that cute? We could go slow and it was too fast for him. I didn't realize how small that picture was, but yeah, it was quite cool. While Rob's doing that, I'm just going to have a quick look and see if there's any other Zoom meetings going. I don't think there is, but there's always a chance. We're just going to do Ponzi control, open another 45. Right, and then I'm going to shut down some of the stuff that we don't need. And we could start watching this review again while they're opening. Let's have a little bit more of a listen. Oh, actually, I'll shut that one down there. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And we'll go back to this. I just want to see what other benefits this has got. Oh, we might be asking a bit too much now. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to see if I can get these meetings open. There just might be an off chance that there could be a meeting going. We might as well log into as many as we can. We did a pretty good job the other day, actually. I mean, when we shut down a Zoom meeting, we just live in the dream, us Avengers. And when we shut down a website, we're living double the dream. And now we'll just go through these here. So we're opening up. We've now got 120 tabs open of people that are running Zoom meetings, which are promoting Ponzi schemes and scams. Doesn't mean they're all going to be here, but let's have a wee look and see whether we can get them all open. We'll just go back. Whoops, see me, I'm in here. Oops, and I screwed up my camera. What's going on? We'll get that going normal again. There we go, normal. All right, so let's just shut down some of these, see what we can do. Shut. So Zoom has updated stuff, isn't it? Okay. We just opened up another 20 meetings here, Rob, if you can hear me. While you're putting your headphones back on. We just updated another 20 Zoom meetings. We're going to carry on. I just thought we'd open them just in case we find some thingy-majiggies. Did you make money on that phone call? Somebody say they've got some gold for you?
No, I got to measure something. Okay, have a look at this.
Okay, hold it. I'll just finish these off. Hold it. Okay, all right, I can see it. Why don't I make you large screen? I wonder if I can do that. I might make him large screen. Let's see if we can put Rob on large screen. There he is, and we're going to make him large screen. Well, there's Rob. Okay, so there you are. Rightio, I'm looking at you. No sound though. Okay.
Understand what you're about to see. Okay, so that's the iPhone 17 Pro. That's the on camera. Okay, and it looks really, really good. Like I will
except for the crackle.
Apart from the crackle, apparently. Now, if I were to change this onto video, watch face.
Watching. Burned out because it's on RAW. No, RAW won't have color.
Because if you change it, and like if you're actually looking at the phone directly, it's really marked. But if I change it from video to photo, it completely changes. Now, I don't know whether that was actually that clear on a video, but basically
what are you saying? The quality's better or the pixel size has changed?
The quality of video just falls through the floor.
Right.
So
and when you play it back, does it still fall through the floor?
Yeah, and I think it's because we're in a studio here, and there's something about the iPhone's got automatic processing.
Yeah.
And the advantage with ProRes is that if you go into ProRes, although the files are absolutely humongous, you can actually record without Apple's processing, and you get a far better photo. But this is in a studio. So if I go outside, it will be just the same quality as you had the other day, because this is the whole thing. If you're outside, the light, bloody good video. With Apple Log, you can get even clearer video, etc., and with ProRes. But in a studio, because I thought, well, if this is any good, if this is as good as the reviews say, I'll be able to set the camera in my hands and actually use this as my studio camera.
And there's some software you can use that will just broadcast your phone onto your computer, and you can use it as a webcam. Have you tried doing that?
I think you can do that anyway. Just going to see if I can do that.
I think I've got a button to do it. I'll see if it turns on.
Hold on.
What's that one there doing? Oh no, that's a camera.
Two cameras. Got to work out which one's which.
Yeah, that one did it. It grabbed it. Yeah, now that's right. And now you should be able to. And if you're clever enough, oh no, you won't. That's all right. Forget what I just said.
Oh no, hold on. It's only going through that one.
I think I've got one on here that does something clever like that. Chat room. Camera. I thought I had. Yeah, so there you go. So now that camera is at the back. It must be the back lens of your camera, and we may have lost your sound with that, but otherwise we can see what you're doing. Oh no, sound's still there.
Here is my iPhone 13.
Rightio. And that's the camera.
That's the camera off the iPhone 13, Bluetoothing its way into.
Hey, why don't you show us your setup while you've got that camera
out? Oh, well, it's very basic. Hold on.
Well, it sounds basic with a crackle.
Well, the crackle's extra. The crackle's extra. Everybody knows that the crackle is extra. Those are curtains.
Oh, that's a good idea. Lights. And these are the new lights that there's a story to them, but I used to use those. Yeah.
Well, you use poorer versions. Thank you.
Well, one thing that they could improve, or they could turn them right down. You turn them down to 10%, and it's still like super bright. If you turn them up to 100%, they're too bright. But you normally use them at like, what do you got them on? 25% because it stops at 25 or 10? Oh, 21. Right. So we go to 1. They're not like a candle though, are they? They don't really see. They're still friggin' bright. You know.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crap.
Right.
All right.
Hold on.
It's got friends, other friends. So it's like when you're going. I think Susie's been a bit sarcastic. She's actually asking us whether you've rearranged your studio recently, and that's Rob rearranges his studio every 10 minutes on average.
Yeah, yeah, maybe 9.
I think I would count 15 times off the top of my head that you've redone your studio. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's far more than 15 times. I wish it was only 15 times. OCD usually has 20 to qualify.
Yeah, I should try to figure out how to get mine. Get my overlays. What have we got? Crypto. How do we actually get? What if I get my Danny the MacBook? I don't even know how to do my camera, my phone. How do we do the cameras? We do something, don't we? We go cameras. Danny, how does Danny do the camera? There is a way of making your phone. Oh, phone mirroring. I wonder if that's going to work. Continue. Unlock your phone. Well, it is unlocked. I'll see if my one comes up, and then I'll show you what I'll do. My phone is unlocked. Oh, here it is. Unlocking phone. There it is. Allow. Get started. Right. So now I've got a camera. And it should say phone. So now theoretically, phone is in use. So I don't know. How do I get my phone? iPhone. Oh, the way I do it is completely different than everyone else. I use this software called phone mirroring. Phone mirror. So I have to actually literally go to something that looks like I'm mirroring my phone. And it's, yeah, it's going to take a wee while. Oh, maybe not.
And if you have a look at my image, there you can see now iPhone 13.
Yep. Is that your iPhone 13 now?
Yep. And I'll change this to camera. And from what I can see, there's a little bit of grain in that image. I'll change.
Oh, yeah, that's nicer. But you haven't got the light. But you haven't got the light that goes with it, have you?
Yeah, I can with the wonders of modern science. Oops.
The wonders of modern science.
Boom, boom.
Oh, now
okay, so 1%.
Oh, I see. Have you got a remote?
No, I don't have a remote.
Oh, you're missing out. Okay. Start broadcasting.
Yeah, so it shows that the iPhone 13 was artificially lightening the image. But if I turn it, which is interesting. It wasn't actually that bad. I was actually quite surprised how good that was on the 13. But I can't get my 17 to go through. I can't actually remember how this picks
Well,
it
here
up.
you go, mate. So here's my camera. So this one at the moment is, I unplug it. So this is, I don't know if I can go sideways. So this is my setup. So first of all, I've got a light, which has, I've got a wall light. I'll just move this. Panel. Yeah, I'll put that over there, over the chat room. Yeah, so it's a panel of lights. I'll just make sure I don't. And then that points onto this green screen here. And then if I want to, I can kind of like have it going around the corner because the lights up. That's obviously the entrance. And then I've got 41 terabytes of hard drives up there. My printer, my Rode stand mic thing. And then this is the best thing I've ever bought, and it's my microphone, which I'm not very close to at the moment. So you have to talk close to the microphone. So this is me talking close to the microphone so you can hear me properly. Then I've got, this is, Rob's got what you call a Rodecaster Pro, and I've got the Zoom P8, which is pretty much the same thing. Has got a crackle. And then I have this thing here, which enables me to switch screens. So I can just literally push a button. So I can go to that button there, and that will change everything. And you'll see now I've got a different screen. Then I can move this over here. And then I can say, rightio, what else do I want to show you guys? So I've got an iPad sitting here, which normally I use just in case. And just recently, I've got this new screen above here, which is really exciting. And then I've got my laptop, which I don't have anything on at the moment, but I have that as a spare screen if I need it. And then I've got my doozy camera with a prime lens on it. And you can see me in the picture, but you can't now because I've got the camera in front of it. You can see me there. And then I have this beautiful light, which is called a lantern light. And that lights me up without too much glare. So if you look at me now and look up, you can see my lantern light, my glasses. So I've got to make sure I keep my head level. And Pixel is down there. Hello, Pixel. Say hello to Pixel. Pixelator. Hey, Pixel, what are you doing, Dad? Don't put me on camera. I want my privacy. And then he sleeps under here normally. See, that's why Pixel's often there. And if he wants to, sometimes he lays out here. And that's my court cases. Look at that. These are all the court cases. Yep, no one's ever seen that photo before. But they aren't the big court cases. My big court cases are on the desk over here, but they're too big to put on the wall. They're 124 pages. But these are the small. I've got appearance in court tomorrow. It's going to be good. So if I'm
where?
Queenstown, I've got this guy who wants his blog removed. And
I'm assuming you're not. Why are you going down there?
Oh, no. Well, I haven't got I've probably got an email. It's 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm hoping that the courts have given me instructions. I must check my emails. But that's basically my setup, which is quite full on. And I'm a paperless desk. I have my tin cap here. Just in case.
God. Oh, my God.
And I think I've got it wrong.
Wearing that, mate.
All right. Queenstown. Yeah, I maybe have to drive down to Queenstown. Don't know, but I have to find that out. It's not in person, is it, Susie? No, she told me. So that's what I do. That's how I roll. So now I need to shut that. Now I use Clever software, so all my apps, I can basically broadcast my phone onto the screen, which is quite handy. But you're using a different camera altogether, eh?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. A Zoom. Can we attend as well? Well, the guy did accuse me of doing the guy accused me of going to make a broadcast against my of the court case, which did sound exciting. But no, I don't think I will. I will record it though, because I want to hear it back. But I don't even know how to attend. I should really look at the court case and see whether he's... Oh, here it is here, I think. See the attachment. Mr. Heck, please see attached. I'm writing to you. Hold it. This could be interesting. Hey, we might need Susie to read this. You might need to read this first, Susie, but it looks like something's happened with the court case.
Send it to me, Denny. You're not allowed.
Oh, this is interesting. So they've actually supporting documents. I'm just going to send them through to you, Suze. Save attachment. But it seems like he's still trying to get this stuff removed. This guy's nuts. He's already admitted that he's impersonated a company to the judge, but now he's saying he's got mental problems. And he's had them since 2000. So he's still got the website online. And now I've just got another email from the judge. And the court case is meant to be tomorrow. So I'll just send it through to you, Suze. You can have a read. Tell me if I can put it on the screen. Oh, I'm reading your message, but I can't read it, obviously. I'll have to read that one later. But let's have a look. Well, why don't we read this? You can help me read it. Rob, whatever your name is. I'll put it on the screen over here. I might need a reply to this. I don't know. Why don't you read this, Rob? Now, where's Rob? I'm going to forward you this email, and it's the second thing. I don't want to put it on the screen because it's probably it may be used against me if I did. I'm just forwarding it to you now. Now, you've got Gmail RB Rob, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, good grief. Yes.
Okay. Don't put it on screen. No, we won't. But don't give away any information on it. I just want you to read it and see what you think. So it's the second document, 28th of October. What's he saying? 2 sets of instructive document attached. The first set cover is so he's claiming that they filed a police report about the information, but I've never heard from the police.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This is going to be interesting. So this is all. Basically, this guy's still trying to fight the case, which is absolutely unheard of. And for those people who are wondering what we're talking about, the guy that's trying to get content removed off my website has basically impersonated a company so that he could get a testimonial to a potential customer. The potential customer investigated and realized that the domain name that he sent the email from and the person he was impersonating wasn't the real person. So he reached out to the real person and they gave us a statement basically saying, that's not me, that's not our domain name, and we don't know who this guy is. And he also gave them 3 other company names of testimonials. So all 3 of those companies now don't exist. But the one that we went after, and basically the guy has admitted that he impersonated the company. And now he's telling me that I need to remove my blog off my website because it's defaming him. And we've done a 87-page affidavit basically stating that all our evidence, and it condemns him. Now he's come back to the judge and said, I'm mental and I've done things wrong. And I did do everything Danny said, but I'm sorry, and I'm just trying to get my business off the ground. But in the meantime, this is meant to be tomorrow morning. So what do I do here? Do I have to send another reply back to the judge when I haven't got enough time to even prepare for this? But what I alleged last time is that this other guy didn't put a police complaint in because we never got any communication from the police. So the guy didn't like the content, put a police complaint in, and they're trying to say that the police was the reason why my video got a privacy block. But it wasn't. That's because no police has ever contacted me.
That the 2 files that you sent through are empty. They won't open.
I'll send you it on the phone.
If you message those to my messenger or something.
Yeah, I'll just put it on the phone. But the only one you need to really look at is this one if it works. And it will turn up on your phone. But I'm just amazed that this guy won't give it up. So now he's admitted that he's been mental and impersonated a company, and that was what my whole blog was about. And now he's trying to drag in his mate, who I already did a video about. Remember the Mars guy? He spammed us.
Say anything.
Yeah. But this guy, the Mars guy that he's talking about, spammed us. And he sent us a cold email. So I wrote back to him and said, who gave you the right to write to me and try to sell your services? That's unsolicited spam. So it's just crazy. But and now they're trying to twist this case into another another thing it isn't. So he's put a court case in basically saying he wants the page removed off the website because it's defaming him, admitted he's done the wrong, and now he's talking about something else, his mate's blog, which wasn't in the initial complaint. So it's just ridiculous. How do you read that, Suze? Whatever you can say in the chat room. But it does make me laugh. But now I've theoretically got this. I think this theoretical court case thing is tomorrow morning, and I've got no time to prepare, even though this isn't part of the case. That's how I read it. And you've probably been watched, by the way.
Virtually, are you?
Well, I don't know. I'm at a loss now. I think I actually better go and ring up the courts and say, well, what's the guts here? Because, like, it's just more noise coming from the courts. You know, and all these please see attached. And now I've got the supporting documents. So all of a sudden we've been forced into a conversation about something that wasn't the initial complaint.
Yeah.
So, Helen, funny that. Sorry, Susie, you're not Helen. What I'm saying is, he's grasping at straws. He definitely is. I mean, any judge, I don't even think that deserves a response, because I've already stated in the first reply that this has got nothing to do with the initial complaint. Is that right? Is that the way you read it, Suze? I mean, the fact that he's even trying to say, because I didn't get contacted by any police, I haven't received any police documents. All I've got was a video that was they did say that the video has been restricted because of complaints, but I get those every day. And it's not because I've been, like, just because I've filed a police complaint and the police have done nothing about it, doesn't mean I've done any wrong. I'm actually tempted just to chuck that into ChatGPT and see what ChatGPT comes back and says, because that would be more comical than anything. I might just do that now and ask ChatGPT, because I've got a whole file on it. Yeah, he's going way off track. I don't think I deserve the response. I mean, I can't believe he's even trying to do that. But it does make me wonder. I don't know why you don't do these court cases, Rob. These are lots of fun.
I don't know either. Yeah, like the entertainment value alone would be worth the jail time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, and then we're going to say, we've received another letter, which, from my perspective, looks like they're grasping at straws. And this doesn't really deserve a reply. However, I would like to say that this isn't the initial case that we were submitted. So how should I handle this? Okay, so I'm just asking ChatGPT for the case isn't about you, it's about the blog and video. Yeah, that's right. So if we went, so what I do here is we'll go back to this window here, which will give us another, look at that, isn't that snazzy? And this is what ChatGPT come back. Oh, you don't need a lawyer when you've got ChatGPT, Rob. This is why you don't need to worry about your lawsuits. You're absolutely right. I'm going to read this because I've got his name in here actually. Well, we've already done blogs about him. I don't think this is a problem because we aren't doing anything wrong. But it is actually quite good to see what AI says I should do about this. I might have to actually go like that and then, whoops. Oh, just to make, because what I've done now, Rob, which you'd be quite proud of, if you're proud of me, is I've gone back to the courts and said, I've spent 3 days on this motherfucker, and I want to be compensated for 3 days worth of my time that I've spent. And the more he spends doing this sort of shit, the more time I spend and the bigger the bill's going to get. So I'm hoping that the judge is going to use common sense and go, this is a wild goose chase. You've accused him of not getting his facts right as a journalist. He's provided all the facts and information. You've admitted you're now guilty of doing the sin of the carnal sin, and now you're wasting more of the court's time talking about stuff that you haven't filed a complaint about. So it's just ridiculous.
You're absolutely right. This supporting documents bundle looks like an attempt to muddy the waters and overwhelm the court with unrelated noise. Here's a breakdown of what's in it and how to handle it.
Here we go. So I think we'll just
1. What this new letter actually contains. It combines 3 entirely unrelated sets of material. Matthew Edwards' old 105 police report, DEC, 2024, a non-emergency self-submitted complaint that police reviewed and formally closed in March 2025. We can't proceed any further at this time. It only shows that he made a report, not that any police action or order occurred. You already disproved the police involvement claim in your affidavit.
Isn't that crazy? So, I mean, I just don't even need. Why didn't even read that document? I don't read documents.
B. YouTube correspondence confirms exactly what you've been saying. The video was geo-blocked by YouTube in response to a privacy complaint, not removed or ordered down by police or a court. C. A so-called legal defamation and damage report from Chavez Ahmed Siddiqui, pure fabrication from one of the international scammers you've already exposed. It's written in pseudo-legal language and signed by any real lawyer, and dated June 2025, months after Joshua Ellis filed his Queenstown application. It has no bearing on this proceeding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think it matters that we've mentioned people's names because we've already got a blog. If you go search for Joshua Ellis, you'll find my blog, and it stands. It hasn't been removed. It's still on the internet for a reason. Where we got?
2. Why it's not relevant to the current case. The case before Judge Gregg is Joshua Ellis v. Danny D. Heck, under the Harmful Digital Communications Act 2015. The court is assessing whether your conduct toward Mr. Ellis breached that act. None of these documents relate to Joshua Ellis personally, show any new evidence against you, or alter the facts already set out in your affidavit. Submitting them is an obvious attempt to imply wider wrongdoing by association, which judges see through immediately.
Hope so. All right. So how to respond. So this will be interesting. Let's see.
3. How to respond. You do not need to file a full new affidavit or detailed rebuttal. Simply note in a short written reply, or verbally at the hearing, the additional material filed by the applicant is unrelated to this proceeding. It refers to historic or foreign matters that have no connection to the present application. For example, the Matthew Edwards police report was closed with no action, and the referenced YouTube correspondence confirms only a platform-level privacy restriction, not any legal order. These documents are irrelevant and appear intended to confuse or prejudice the court. That one paragraph is enough. It preserves your credibility, keeps focus on the real case, and makes it clear you recognize the tactic.
Right. Do not over-explain. Short blah blah blah. Third party. Right. Could you prepare? Sorry. So was this a? Could you please prepare me a copy to send in reply? Yeah. Could you please prepare to send in reply? That's enough. So that, I don't know. I mean, isn't this quite why I did it? Because somebody suggested I just delete the blog and then make this all go away because I'm extremely busy doing my American court case thing. But I sat there and I had 107 pages of affidavits, and some kind person that's in the chat room decided to make that better, and it got down to about 87 pages. And at the end of the day, now they've come back with a stupid submission that you just would not believe, you know, and it just goes on and on and on. But at the end of the day, this guy has impersonated a company, and, you know, it's just ridiculous. So I'm going to send that back, get my own phone number off the screen. Yeah. So this is what we do. And this is what this is my letter.
2. The Registrar District Court at Queenstown from Danny D. Heck, Respondent Re. Civ 2025 059 000176 Ellis v. D. Heck. Date, insert today's date. Respondent's reply regarding supporting documents filed by the applicant. I acknowledge receipt of the applicant's recently filed supporting documents. After review, I respectfully submit that the material is irrelevant to this proceeding and appears to have been filed to confuse or prejudice the court rather than to address the issues under the Harmful Digital Communications Act 2015. The documents consist primarily of an old non-emergency police report from another individual, Matthew Edwards, which was closed without action in March 2025. YouTube correspondence confirming that a video was geo-restricted following a routine privacy request, not by any court or police order, and an unsigned legal defamation and damage report produced overseas by a person unrelated to this case, which has no evidential or legal relevance. None of these items concern Mr. else directly, nor do they alter the factual matters already before the court. The inclusion of such material has no bearing on the questions the court must determine. I therefore request that this additional filing be given no weight in the court's consideration of the application.
Isn't that brilliant? Yeah. What do you reckon, Sue? Is that good enough? I mean, wouldn't waste any time on it. She's reading it. Yeah, she's cool. Right. So there you go. That's how you respond to that. And then I just print that out, sign it, send it back, and that's how we roll. I'll print it even on the screen so you guys can see. That's how we save as a PDF, print it to the screen, black and white, more settings, and print. This is what you do, Rob. What you do is you prepare all your court documents live on the internet, and that's how you roll. Soon we'll be able to have a team of lawyers. Sounds good to me. I mean, have a team of lawyers. Oh, that looks good, Rob. Team of lawyers fighting us. I'm just going to go sign that
with you.
Wow, you look like the devil. The devil you are, the devil you know.
I'm just hot, mate.
Yeah. All right, so just you keep them occupied there, Rob. I'm going to go away and sign my piece of paper. Won't be a second.
Yeah, so this is Danny. This is what you get when you listen to the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. There's always excitement. I went over to his house a week ago, and as you saw earlier, had you been watching, you see that there's a lot of letters, cease and desist letters, and various other things hung on his wall. Just a reminder of how famous he is a reputable international journalist.
Hey, you're saying all the right things, Rob. Thanks, mate. Yeah. I'll put you on a different screen. There we go. Look, you can have a bigger window now. I love the delay when he speaks, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll see if I can.
I think this is a good example, though, of look, I'm going to bring up the blog in a second and show you guys, what we've done. And the other thing is, the guy who's claiming he's what used to have mental problems and is just trying to make a go of it has set up himself a new website. And when he signed one of the court documents, he put his email at the bottom, and they gave me that email and phone number. So now I've got his phone number. We should ring him. We've got his phone number and email. And on his email address, we can see his new website. And his new website's still making all these outrageous claims about how if you hire him to do your website marketing, he's going to do amazing things. So it's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, so what do we call this? Response to supporting documents. Isn't it so cool that you can just do stuff so quick now? I mean, that would have taken me probably a whole afternoon once upon a time.
Yeah, it's easy to get those immediate responses. I'm going to have to go. I've got some lovely chatting with you.
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. All right. So I'm just trying to figure out how to send that to, there it is, export. Well, you go then. I don't care. Didn't want you here anyway.
Watches now.
What?
You've got 15 viewers on here, or at least on you have, yeah.
I've got I'm gonna do something clever in a minute. I'm just gonna get that document sent back to my computer. Hopefully that comes back. Receiving documents. Right. So that I just think that's crazy that somebody can actually not start up a lawsuit and then not even know how the courts work. I have been in courts a few times, but I still can't get over the fact that that's happened. That's actually, it's just stupid. It's insane. Right. So application to response. So now I'm going back to my email, and I'm going to
It's very cold here at the moment, isn't it, Danny? What's it like over your way?
Well, I feel a bit blue, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's my response to the documents. How do I get access to the Zoom meeting tomorrow morning? Is it tomorrow morning? I think it is. Anyway, let's play dumb, see what they come back with. Very blue, Rob. All right, well, you go away then, and that's fine. I'm going to go back to my, there's Rob. Oh, you're very big and blue now. Hey, you've got to fix that crackle somehow.
I don't have a crackle, mate.
Okay, everybody, Rob does not have a crackle. Just saying.
I have a crackle.
Crackle pop. All right, there you go. Make you really small. So there's my response. You can see that on the screen, which is quite hard case. That's not his letter, by the way. That's my response. I can do what I like with my letters. But all signed, sent on its merry way off to the courtroom. It goes. And I did do double spacing, but it didn't look like it actually took. But it won't matter. His letters are crap. Which is hard case. Oh, the supporting documents. Have you seen the supporting documents? Stay here for a bit, Rob.
Me.
No, well, he's gone through all the propaganda information. Did you not see those links? So he's found these. Oh my God! So this is Hack Moon. Oh, there's lots of good stuff. Oh, there's some new links in here. Oh, he's gone. Rob, are you gone? He's back. Have you seen them?
Right.
I want to bring them up because I want to have a look at them. Okay, so I've seen.
Hold on. What do you got? Is this what you emailed me, but it wouldn't open?
Yeah, well, no, I sent it to you on your phone.
Right.
So here's some, we'll type them in. Hacker. So he's gone to all these people. So get this, everybody. This guy is trying to submit to the courts propaganda documentation about me. So he's, so I'm a scam fighter. And people are always trying to put propaganda information out there. So this guy is trying to use interview, bringing dishonest journalists like Danny DeHeck. So I can't actually, I might just be able to do a bit of a screenshot on some of them. So they're trying to submit to the courts URLs of articles that have been submitted by scammers as evidence. You won't be able to click on them because he's scanned it in. I mean, that's actually quite, I mean, that's a real, I mean, whether the courts can take that information is credible. So what he's trying to do with the courts.
He's got extortion.
Well, he's trying to, you see that one? I'm looking at some of them.
I'm in the earlier paragraph.
I'm just trying to, I can't highlight the things I want to highlight. Right click, copy text. I want to have a look at the one of them here. Copy. I mean, the guy must be brain dead to think that the courts are going to actually think this is real. Or real, or is it part of the case? So here we go. So this is an article. Where's that gone? Oh, here it is. Hold it. So this is an article that he submitted to the courts that somebody's published back in 2021. Brings dishonest crypto. This is Stephen McCullough published this article. This has already been in the High Court. And he's managed to find this article that's just going to give the judge an overwhelming thing that this guy is a naughty boy. And this is even more dumber because the judge is going to look at this and find that other people have also been saying that Danny DeHeck is, and this is published by Profile Removed. So this is from a faceless reporter person who's decided to publish an article about me, who's had his public profile removed. Now, the judge is going to look at this and go, ooh, who wrote this story? And it's on hackmoon.com. I mean, really? Oh, that does make me laugh. What else have we got here? Tellingdaddy.com? What the heck? This one here is even better. Oh, we've got to look at this one up next. Hold it. 1 minute, please, caller. These are ones I've even never seen. From breakdown to blind portion, Danny DeHeck troubleshooting defense, OneCoin. Medium. Oh yeah, then he's got behind MLM, where they published good stuff about me, where the YouTuber Sharvis took down my website. Sharvis is also the same guy that Bloomberg did a 10-month investigation on and published a video proving that Sharvis was a scammer, and they vindicated me as the reporter who broke the case. I mean, you can't, I mean, really? And the judge is going to say, ooh, who's this guy Sharvis? And I go, well, he was exposed by Bloomberg. Apparently, his credit card isn't backed by Visa. Oh, here I am. False crypto expert misleading investors. Danny DeHeck's cases. Danny DeHeck's qualifications. Danny DeHeck's a self-described crypto expert. Has I ever said that I'm a crypto expert?
I don't know.
No, Rob, is the answer to that question. Why would I be a crypto expert? I got the name the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger because the New York Times did a 2-page spread about my quest to name and shame individuals who are running or promoting Ponzi schemes or a scam. This isn't about my credibility. This court case is whether I've broken the New Zealand Act. I've exposed scammers, and the guy's admitted. And whoever wrote this one, this lady here, is theoretically the person that's wrote this article. Theoretically, no, she's wrote other articles. So this faceless person here has published an article.
I tell you what, this is a massive document, isn't it?
Is it
100 pages?
Well, all these claims. Oh, I didn't even read. Oh, so they've got the police report on there. This is great. So he's got the police report. That's good. I didn't scroll. Maybe I should have scrolled beforehand. Silly me. Yeah.
Yes. Right. I better go and get some work done, and this will keep you busy.
Yeah. All right, mate. See you later. Bye.
Yes, bye.
See you, mate. Yeah. It does actually amaze me so theoretically, this guy's done a case with the New Zealand police. They've dropped it, closed it, all because they didn't like me reporting them for posting unsolicited email. It's just absolutely crazy. And then I rang the guy up and basically tried to, it's just crazy. So he needs to do his own court case. That's what really needs to happen. Have you read all of it, Suze? It's quite crazy, isn't it? And this is the toll. So, this is what these guys are desperately trying to do. It absolutely blows me away. That somebody actually is actually trying to do something here. So let's just go to deheck.com, all right? And we search in here for Joshua Ellis. I don't even know how to spell his name. Joshua Ellis. I think it's Joshua. Let's have a look. Joshua. I don't even know. I can't even find him. What else would it be? 101 pages of nothing. That's exactly right. So let's think Alice. What was his name? Oh, let's go Mars Digital. And I would really be interested in knowing what people think about. I mean, I know you guys are my subscribers and all this, but what happened is we originally received an unsolicited email from this company here, Mars Digital. And we basically did a video about it. And if you go to that video, because I'm in New Zealand, it's basically geo-blocked from New Zealand. So then I've put the other version of the blog, the video in here, which is actually posted.
First ingredient, peanuts. One of the worst. It's not a nut at all.
So then we've uploaded the
this
other
weird
video.
Japanese trick shrinks your belly fast.
This is why we
the
don't use
gelatin
Rumble.
recipe that took me from 176 to
Sure
100.
it did, lady. Hello, how are you doing? Danny DeHeck, aka the Crypto Ponzi. So we did a whole video on Mars, their marketing material. And here we even did a blog, or what do they call it, a podcast. And then I explained, the Unsolicited Electronics Message Act of 2007, which basically says you're not allowed to send marketing emails to anybody unless you have their consent. So I rang up the company who sent me the marketing email and said, where did you get the consent from to, send me that email? And they said, we just got it off a database somewhere. And I said, well, what database? Because I want to be removed off it because you don't have my permission to send me unsolicited emails. Anyway, so then he goes, I can do what I bloody well like. And I said, well, no, you can't actually. So we actually went through and put a case in we complained to the New Zealand anti-spam legislation, and I've got all that there. But after having that video on there for a while, I get an email from a guy called Joshua. And Joshua basically admitted that he does the marketing for this company, and he was the one that sent out the mass email. So I thought, that's interesting. So then this guy Joshua, I had a look at his website, and it was even worse. I don't even know if I can. I have to spell his name right. Let's have a look. They've got everything. This is actually an archive, and this is a desperate attempt. This is really, I can't put it on the screen, but this is absolutely ridiculous. So this is showing the history of all the defamatory content that people have actually written about me, trying to stop me publicizing scams and Ponzi schemes. So, and all the articles that are written about me actually are part of my trophy case, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I want to go and search for the word Alice. So then we found Alice. Maybe if I just go to Milanote, I'm just going to have to, I'll just have to flip screens for a second. Just don't want to condemn anyone, but we'll flip screens and we'll go to Milanote and we will search Alice. Alice. There it is, Alice. Right. So what we've got here. So this is the guy Alice, and when I looked at his YouTube channel, which I thought I had handy, if we go to, I don't even think I've updated. Maybe I haven't even updated. I'm just going to go along here and I'll pick this here, and we're going to go to joshuaalice.com. All right, and oh no, that's wrong. Where did that go? Joshua Alice. I wonder if I've got it here somewhere. If I just search for Joshua Alice. Joshua Alice. Joshua Alice, where are you hiding? We thought we had that there somewhere. Oh, I must have to go find it somewhere. 1 second, please, caller. See if we can find Joshua Alice. So I haven't really given it much time to go through it. Reporters, scammers. I'm just looking for him in my database. Joshua Alice, there he is. So Joshua Alice. And let's see, we've got Joshua Alice. Joshua Alice, where are you, Joshua? So I had lots of correspondence with him. And, he's calling me all sorts of names and take my content off the internet. And I go, well, stop impersonating companies and stop putting out claims that you can't substantiate. That's all I have said. And I don't even know where that is now. We're going to go Joshua Alice. Where are you? Have I got that name right? I thought he had joshuaalice.com. I'm pretty sure he did. Maybe it's .org, maybe .io, Let's have a look. Trying to find it. Oh, I know where to find it. We'll go to the customer. Anyway, where is the customer? That's right. There it is. Let's see where we can find it. Oh my God, it's just so crazy. I mean, it's this guy gave 3 different, there it is. It's called Joshua Alice Results. I must keep that updated for next time. So if you go to this website, which is probably going to be taken offline by the time we get here. So what I did is I did a review, and I'm going to have to actually put that in his file now, so I don't have to look for it next time. That one there. Right. Right, so I've got him in the file there. So Joshua Ellis. So when I went to this website, I watched this video of his, right? And this is what it looked like.
Hi, it's Josh here, and my B2B consultancy helps businesses generate between 5 and 20 fresh sales calls with qualified prospects every single month. How can I book more sales calls with high...
So you listen to this video, and the first thing I see when I saw this video, he looks like an AI. So now I've got defamation complaint that I called him an AI, but I'm sorry, that looks like an AI to me. But when you go down here, there was another video. Well, there was another video. There is another video here. And in this video, it's 18 minutes long. So I put the transcript of the video into a program I have. And then I asked it to highlight all the claims that he's made. Then I've sent him an email basically asking him to back up the claims that he's made in the video. And I did that before I did that for the blog I did. And I've also, given him also redid it recently, which is a really, really hard case. So since then I've got crickets. But rather than answering the claims that he's made in his own video, he's criticized me talking about the claims that he's made. And I've put together what I believe is a pretty good, fair Josh Ellis. So I'm just seeing if I can find this blog that I've done. So here it is here. So that's great. So I must put a bookmark on that for next time. So now we've got that. And this is what I have as a database of people. So my database is accessed by government agencies, including people like the FMA. So we come back to here. And now we've got this video here, which looks more realistic than the first one, I must admit.
Hey, it's Josh here. Just wanted to shoot this video to explain to you our processes and how they work to increase B2B appointments. So I run a lead generation and appointment setting agency.
So he's made a whole lot of claims in there that actually are inhumanly possible to. So I've wrote out all the claims, gone through the videos, put that in our affidavits and asked them to answer the questions. So you think now the guy's come back and says, yes, I did at a very low point in my life last year, I decided to impersonate a company. So he's done that. And now he's come back and he said that because of his mental illness, that he's asking the judge for compassion. And then he's come back and he said that I've had content removed, been instructed to remove content by the police and somebody else. And I'm going, no, I haven't. I've just had a privacy complaint, and YouTube normally fall at the knees when anyone says privacy, and they block the content from New Zealand. And also, I've still got the content of this blog that I've written about is actually on here. So he claims in here that he can actually watch, that he can get up to 20 high intel appointments per month. So what he did, he wrote to a guy and he said this, and he went, oh, this is unusual. And he said, have you got any testimonials? And he goes, well, I have got a testimonial. I've got one here from Mary Blue, let's say, from such and such company in Melbourne. And what he did is he set up a domain name that was similar to the company and then impersonated a person and basically said that, and also gave screenshots of how the sales were and basically forged a testimonial. And he also gave 3 other testimonials. Now, I believe that I'm allowed to report like a journalist and basically warn the public. So now the problem he's got is he's claiming that I'm hindering his business because when people search for him, it comes up how he's exposed. I mean, I've actually never done it, which would be quite a good idea. So let's go here. We search for him and straight away, even if I search for him, Josh Ellis, I assume somewhere along here, it will come up. Maybe it's Joshua. Maybe you need to update Joshua Ellis as well. So let's have a look. Joshua Ellis. So he's claiming that he hasn't had a fair go at being an entrepreneur. So that comes up first. And we don't even come up in the results yet anyway. unless I put something like scam maybe. And now all of a sudden we have no evidence, Trustpilot, we haven't, John Ellis, no, that's another one. So I could go and write review. I mean, I haven't even really gone after this guy. And to be honest, it could be a publicity stunt. I don't know. But I reckon anyone in their right mind, I wouldn't, if I've done something bad and I've impersonated a company. So here we talk about the first red flag. It isn't even a real person. Well, he didn't look like a real person to me in the first video. So that's the one I was talking about. What do we got? We've got the first thing that struck me was the scripted and roboticness. Well, it's true. And then I've given people signs of looking for AI content, because a lot of these marketers use AI content these days and mass produce. And obviously Mars Digital, the guy that was at the start, he was using his services because he's doing mass mail outs. And he was using automation software because he told me on the phone, which I've got the recording, which is on the video back there, that they were using, AI strategies to go after me as a customer. But I'm saying you don't have a right to go after me and interrupt my day and provide a response. Just get off my screen. That was so I filed a complaint with the New Zealand, so that was just dumb. I'm actually really looking forward to it, because I just want to basically shut up and see what the courts ask me, and whether any of this information about all these claims. I mean, you think about this, the guy's just sent 100-page documents to the courts 16 hours before the trial. Like I'll have a chance to either respond or, it's totally irrelevant. I think, I just need to shut up and see what happens tomorrow morning, because the evidence speaks for itself. And at the end of the day, he's just wasted a whole lot of my time. And all I've been doing is making sure that the public are, protected from this sort of behavior. So here's the, like legal threats. And also, not only that, I've actually put his right of reply. All the correspondence that we've had with him, other than, other petty stuff that got stupid at the end, is actually live on the internet. And also I tell people how I found all my information, normal stuff, but just absolutely crazy. So it'll be interesting to see whether this actually, I'll be interested to see whether I have a right to, as a journalist, to warn the public of the dirty deeds of this guy. And if I win this case, then I will go after him even more, because I've now got another website, which isn't the one that we were showing you. So if you go to this website here, he claims that he was using this business to promote things, let's say, illegally, because he wrote a Dear John letter to the customer, which wasn't a Dear John letter, basically apologizing for his behavior, and discouraged, as he said, the customer from using his services because he felt guilty that he had impersonated another company to get a testimonial. However, this website is still present, which is absolutely, crazy. And if I had my way, which I will do afterwards, I will optimize my blog and make sure that I have, at least both versions of his names as tags. So I don't even know if I do. So if I go into here, I'm going to go Joshua Ellis, add that as a tag, and then his other name he uses, add that as a tag, and then make sure that I've got Joshua Ellis as a tag, which I did because it popped up. And now that means that when you search for him, or if I go into his website, and also he's got another website, which is quite interesting. So now I can make that a tag as well. And when people search for his company, will type it in incorrectly, my website will actually come up as more. So that's basically me just having a bit of a natter online. I'll just check out these other cases, but it is quite tiring. But the amount of hate websites I get is actually quite a hard case. But the amount of people I find trying to use them as evidence to discredit me is actually showing you that I'm getting the flack because I'm over the target. If I can't warn members of the public when people are using disgusting sales techniques and making unsubstantiated claims about what they will do when somebody hands them over a wad full of cash, it kind of makes the whole system fall over, which is quite ageist. Oh, Brian Rhodes removed me. He didn't want me in there. That's funny. So these are the Zoom meetings that I was monitoring while we were doing the live, just in case somebody went live. We did have one person go live, waiting for host to start the meeting. So you can see that these are, I've got over 200 Zoom meetings where people are out there promoting these Ponzi schemes or scams. So yeah. And out of interest, I did actually have the police knock on my door one day, and they were dropping off a trespass notice from a lady who was promoting a big scam in New Zealand that's been banned in New Zealand. And they would have said at the time, if I did have anything against me, and I said to them, why are you dropping this off? And I said, I know the lady that is promoting the scam is an ex-police officer. So you're looking after your own. And I said, I've never been to the lady's place, but I made it perfectly clear to everybody on a meeting that if they have lost money to the scam, I do know where this lady lives. And if they want her address, I'm willing to tell people, because that's what we do. In here, we find as much information as we can about individuals, and we publicize it. So the fact, I'm really looking forward to this trial in the tomorrow, and I'm going to see how long it takes for the judge to actually kick it out, or if I'm not allowed to report about people who are running and promoting, misleading the public into, signing up, because the evidence speaks for itself. And, being a journalist is actually all about just reporting the truth. We researched these people. We found amazing, facts about this guy, and I put them in a blog to warn the public, as any good journalist would do. Misleading marketing and overpromised results. Joshua's sales pitch was filled of egotistic claims that should make anyone skeptical. Let's break down some of the bold and unverified statements in his AI-generated videos. We reach out to 100,000 prospects each month. Well, first of all, I would say, who is we? And 100,000 people, is that done by individual or spamming people? And that's what I accused this mate of originally, was spamming people. Well, that there would give me more credibility, saying we must be spamming people, because it's mathematically impossible to reach out to 100,000 people ethically. It would not happen that way. Where's the proof? No way of verifying such a claim, and how he does it and what marketing techniques. Imagine hiring this guy and then realizing that your name is now, your spam score's gone right up here because they've basically sent out 100 illegal spams to everybody. And I've even got proof that that's the strategies they use, because he's working for Mars Digital, who basically claim to do the same sort of stuff. We have a professional copywriter crafting so they have professional copywriters crafting high converting sales messages. Well, it sounds like they're generating a scam. Who are the copywriters? No names, no LinkedIn profiles, no agency, no connections, just another claim with no substance. If he truly had a professional copywriter, why would his videos filled with repetitive generic marketing fluff rather than well-researched insights? He's always talking about what they're going to do with no verifiable claims of what they've actually done in the past. So, we could go through here. I think you get the idea. But anyway, that guy wants to have his day in court, and so do I. So I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. So I hope you didn't mind me going on about that. But I will do a bit more research on him. But I'll tell you what, all the court documents and everything that I do, I won't do anything that I'm not allowed to do, but I've spent 3 days preparing an affidavit in reply to this guy. And if the courts go in my favor or against my favor, I'm going to be showing you what I did for 3 days preparing my right of reply, because that's my time, my energy that's gone out the window defending some stupid idiot scammer who's a disgusting individual. And and that's how it works. All right, guys, I think I've wasted 2 hours and 48 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. Hope you've enjoyed the show today. And that's Danny DeHick signing off. Thank you very much for your messages here, and we'll see you in the not too distant future. I'll give you an update on what happens with tomorrow's court case. I think it's tomorrow. I hope it's tomorrow. See you guys.